there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Pokemon Scarlet. Last time, we got really hype fucking music, and that was the best thing that's happened to me in my life. And we also, you know, got this little buddy who is now... We used this buddy, like, properly for one fight. It's now one of the strongest MVPs of the entire fucking game. But we've now finished 2 routes of the game, so we have gyms left. However, like between doing the Titans and the Star Bases, we're going to go back to school because we don't have a bunch of textbooks to read now, but we do have a lot of classes to take. So we're going to take a lot of those classes. Remember online, Mikey, I got it before the stream started because I am a genius. Though, inviting you in... I was about to say inviting you in is something I can do. If I'm in the school grounds, I literally can't see you, so it's not actually super important to get people to join me. But I'll do it anyways. Anyway, on to the question, because I saw it before I did the YouTube video start, and I'm gonna ask YouTube as well, because I'm curious. Taking tests and getting into the personal lives of our teachers. What type of school is Naranja Academy? I mean, academy, I guess. Because I was gonna say it's more like a college, because of the way classes and everything work here. It's way more of a college than a school. But there's also 5-year-olds that go here. Oh, you're able to join today. Sick. Awesome. Hell yeah. More of a university. That just children. They don't actually have, like, primary school or high schools in, Spain. They don't exist. They just have university. Really smart 5-year-olds. Really smart 5-year-olds. So I know they call it an academy, but I've normally heard academy more used for, like from my understanding, an academy is more like a vocational school kind of thing. So I don't know if it quite applies to that. Oh, we're not at the school anymore. We're not at the school anymore. You just have the hat that goes for like 500,000 gil in Final Fantasy XIV. You just have the calf skin hat. Cortondo. Wait, we're here? Oh, okay. Game really has no idea what to do with you when you form a union circle. I think Spain had like one of the first 5 universities. Oh. Well, then that would explain why a massive university is what they do in this game. That would explain it then. That would explain it. Again, from what I've heard, which to be fair isn't a massive ton of sources, it's mainly been, what on earth is glowing there? Oh, it's a Diglett. I was like, I can see the glow of the Terra. I can't see the Pokemon. From what I've heard people say here in chat, and also just things online, but I haven't like deep dived into it or anything, because spoilers. And also I forget. It's something I want to look into, and then I forget. But from my understanding, this game does Spain pretty well. From what I've seen people say, this game does Spain very well. Except for the fact that Madrid's a crater. Madrid is a crater, and that is... And that's a choice. It's Spain primary school is made up of 6 academic school years, students between the ages of 6 and 12. So yeah. So then why are they going to the university instead? Why are they going to university instead? So I'm just... Wow, game is lagging. I want to explore. Oh my god. I want to explore. Sorry, now I'm going to go to the school, but I'm exploring. I like exploring in this game. Finally got a shiny giraffe rig today. Nice! How many shinies are you at, Mikey? Jesus. How many shinies do you have? What is that down there? Oh, it's a Psyduck. I'm about to say, I don't recognize what even Pokemon that is. It's a Psyduck. Wait. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No one's dying. Everything is fine. Everyone stop fucking panicking. That's a dead Magikarp. That is a soon-to-be deceased Magikarp. No, I will not help it. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, buddy. If you survive this, you can become a Gyarados. I managed to hatch a shiny Hawlucha today. What does a shiny Hawlucha actually look like? Actually, I'm now realizing, despite Hawlucha being one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, and at one time was my favorite Pokemon, I have no idea what a shiny looks like, now that I think about it. I would love a shiny Victini. But I don't know if it's ever been legitimately available. You can definitely tell that they weren't expecting you to look at some of the textures of Mesagoza from you know, that side. Could definitely tell that. Shiny Victini is so adorable. It basically, the orange gets a lot more orange, and then the yellow gets white, and it's adorable as hell. I love it. 26 shinies in Violet? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I mean, I assume this game has a shiny charm, so it'd be a lot easier to get more shinies once you get that. Yeah, I don't think Shiny Victini's ever been made legitimate. At one point, it was never legitimate. I don't know if there's ever been a legitimate Shiny Victini since. But at one point in history, it was just like they're still hiding it. Like in Gen 5 when it was introduced, I don't think there was any legit ones. Hey, Giraffe. Hello there, Giraffe. Get off. I'm not actually seeing a shiny Giraffe. How do you get off things? I'm pressing the dismount button from FF14. I'm sorry. Oh! It gets like blue spikes along it. Nice. Shine, shine. I forgot about the sandwich. I forgot about the sandwich. That is true. Hey, it gets little blue pads for it. Nice. Adorable. Adorable. I like it. I like it. Grooving out to the music. Shiny Holuchas. I see shiny Holucha. Whoa, that is not at all what I was expecting, but that is cool as heck. Wow, that is very different. I guess it's like a wrestling outfit. It's meant to be like a whole big change, but it's that. God damn. God damn, that does look badass. That's like fucking villain style Holucha. Like, if the one on the left is like the hero of the wrestling, the one on the right is like the villain of the arc. That's awesome. That's fucking great. That is fucking sick as hell. I do still love Holucha. It would still be my second favorite Pokemon. It's just Victini has retaken over as time has gone on. My name becoming Fire totally doesn't have anything to do with that. I don't know what you're talking about. Holucha's somewhere back there, right? Yeah, there's Holucha. There's Holucha. Actually, Holucha's next to Victini. Holucha's next to Victini. Now, for all the stuff I say about this gen, about how much I love this gen, I don't know if there's any Pokemon in this gen that would make a spot in my top 6. I like thinking of top 6 for Pokemon, because that's like a team. Cerebi does not list a legit shiny Victini, at least. Damn. But they're so adorable! I know you can buy merch of shiny Victini, like unofficial merch that people sell on like Etsy and stuff. I know people sell unofficial shiny Victini merch, because it's so adorable. Is there a shiny Victini in the TCG? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I think I'm thinking of people who have recolored cards from the TCG for shiny Victinis. Because it's been in the data for the games, obviously, but yeah, never been available legit. Good evening, Miss Fire. What class would you like to take today? Alright, everyone! The toughest decision. Do we want to do bio, math, history, battle studies, or home ec? Is home ec just going to be learning sandwiches? Is home ec just going to be learning about sandwiches, considering how much sandwiches are a thing in this game? Math? I will start with the math. You'd like maths with Miss Time? Sure. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. The most important part of the Pokemon game. Attending class. It's Time. Hello. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name's Time, and I'll be your math teacher. So I put you all on the spot at the start of the class. But let me ask you a question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetic, and the like? Yeah, sort of. I mean, I like maths. I definitely started getting a lot worse at it towards the end of school. It was one of those things where when I was younger, what they asked you of, I was like very much excelled at. And then you start getting to calculus, and then I'm just like, yeah, no. We'll start soon. My sure is convenient starting just as soon as we asked. Well, this is like a super, super bougie private school. Basically, everyone puts in a list of the classes they want to do, and once enough people like register to want to do a class, then the class starts. Because we've been running around the map for several months, we're the last person to submit us wanting to do a class for every single class. These people have been waiting to sit their first maths lesson for several weeks, and we've kept them late. But because the class doesn't technically start until everyone says let's go, I'm technically not late to class. Oh my, haha, thank you for the honest responses. Some of you may like numbers and some may not. I think that's that makes a wonderful mix, because then we can bully the ones who don't do well. I mean, what? But on any opinion on math, I hope you find yourselves enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? That's not maths. What? Because it has fractions and multiplications. And Assuming Top is my #1 favorite Pokemon. Though for my favorite legendaries, Scarlet and Marauder are really high. At least we can Raikou and Kyogre are higher. Kyogre's really high for me because I used Kyogre so fucking much back in Gen 3 because it was just so absurdly powerful. Clearing Battle Tower on Pokemon Coliseum by just having a Kyogre spam nothing but Water Spout and instant killing everything instantly. For example, grass is strong against water, and water is strong against fire, correct? Fire, you seem to be good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire type, what becomes of the move's damage? This is why it's maths. It's doubled! That's right, I knew I could count you for this question. Fire, maybe you're meant to do these questions earlier in the game. Maybe these questions are meant to be earlier in the game. Using moves that are type the opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. Multiplies damage of those moves by 2. Very much meant to do this earlier. On the other hand, using moves of the type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. That divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to encourage on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought best to use a lively topic as an example. I can make math fun even for those of you who don't like the subject much, don't you think? That's the entire class. Just got 4 S strengths in front lines and 1. God damn. I love when people just don't pay attention to S ranks and you just scoop them up and it's just like, how'd you not? Okay. Oh look, Nemona. I just noticed Nemona's also in class. Nemona's also in class. Is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. Looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. Hope you're looking forward to it too. One question, well that's it for us. And 1 student answered. Why is Nemona in class with us? I feel like Nemona should be ahead of us in class. Nemona's like already sat at this school. Why is she in our class? Or is she repeating? Or is she repeating? Because she was battling Pokemon too much to actually take her classes. Is that what happens? Is that what happens? Alright, we'll do math 2 later. We gotta change it up. We gotta change it up. Maybe she's just bad at maths. Could be possible. Could be possible. Bio. I'm doing bio. She's student president. Yeah, but it's battle school, so she's the best at that. She's either failed or doing it again to hang out with you. It could be that. It could be this. It could be that one. Biology with Mr. Shark. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. There's a bunch of bats hanging out in the library. You're gonna get bat poop everywhere. God, my face turns so orange with this here. I don't realize how strong my monitor lightness actually affected things. But when you get the entire screen being orange, wow, it makes my face look orange too. Hello, my name's Jacques and I'll be your Pokemon biology teacher. Oh, we're calling out Domino so hard right here. Where is he? There. Where are they? In my class, we all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. How you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get you on Pokemon in more depth. So, we're getting classes about how to do everything else in life, but we're viewing them still through the context of Pokemon. Never mind, this is a fake school. If you'd like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of your Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the ZR button to throw a Pokeball and let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around underfoot, if you ask me. Or overfoot, when you get the really huge ones. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. I keep also not doing that. It's a great way to get them to know them better. However, letting a Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can you tell me where that is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? Class is a neat way to put some normal tutorial stuff in the game, and it makes it super optional for people who just want to say fuck it and get to the actual Pokemon game. If people want to ignore it, entirely, they can just do it. To steal your true comment, Penny learning that EVs are important from Shark. You shouldn't let them out inside of buildings. Unless it's the school library, apparently. That's great. Great job, Fire. I see you did your homework. Great answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking around inside buildings. So, it's not allowed regardless of the species. Unless it's in the library. Therefore, please don't let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors. Again, what about the lobby of this place? Or is everyone there just breaking the rules, including, I guess, the receptionist, because they have a Gengar right next to them right now. I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. You can also go to the other classrooms where they have them out. They're Wild's Pokemon. Anyway, you may become even closer with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, let's look up. Keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. You see how to throw a ball and let the Pokemon out. You also remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. Let Rex go to school. Rex needs to be smarter. So that's all the time we have for today. See you all next class. Rex needs to be smarter. God, it really, like, it just makes my face so orange. And then watch the color change. I get so orange. All right, we're doing battle studies. Let's go battle studies with Miss Dendra. Class will begin soon. Fight, fight, fight. There's always a tuition by sleeping through class. Ah, we're out here. Hey! Osu, say hello to your battle instructor. The one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra! Badass scar above her eye. Did you get it? Fighting a Pokemon. Osu is a karate thing, by the way. Look it up. My age? 25. My hobby? Work it out. My type? Well, alright, okay. Okay, she's just putting her dating profile in front of the students. That's odd. Strong and muscular fighting types, of course. She just put her Tinder bio as like her introduction to the class. That's all for my introduction. As for my class is where you get to learn all the nitty gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with the basics that no trainer gets left on us, even if you're new to this stuff. Have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles and you'll be pros in no time. Let's set our fighting spirits ablaze together. You could almost say it's bullshit blazing. Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves at their disposal, and each move has certain qualities you'll want to remember. Talking about the power, type, and category of these moves. High power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that type's move. And a lot of karate schools and even BJJ blow job jumps, MMA term, also seems to mean anything, everything and anything, including hi, hello, goodbye, okay, thanks, excuse me, hey there, come here, go there, what's up, look at me, do it this way, that way, do you understand, I understand, and train harder. Awesome. Heads up, new kid. Question coming your way. There are two categories attack moves can fall under. Do you know what they are? Moves of light and moves of darkness. Moves you love and moves you hate. Physical and special moves. Awesome. Also status moves. You're just as sharp as I expected, new kid. Looks like you have a handle on the basics. Attack moves. Oh, I guess attack moves. Yeah. That's when the physical and special. Physical moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's attack is. Special do more the higher the special attack is, which makes a lot of sense. On the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat. Wow! Wow, the god raised for a second there. I don't think Dendra uses status moves. Oh, has she not got any badges so her Pokemon don't obey her, so she just has to spam high power damaging moves as well? Ah, understandable. There's just so much of her on the internet. There's just so much. There is so much. She's a woman in Pokemon games, of course there is. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat. Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack. Try to raise both these stats equally, just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make a strong point stronger, I always say. That goes for both people and Pokemon. Oh man, I suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're out of time. Surely we have a class here in the schoolyard. Even for book learning. Unlike a little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? Fresh air, it's still in a bunch of glass. It's still in a glass room. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Like, we saw it from the outside, and on the map, it's surrounded by glass. Unless they filter in fresh air for it. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, now we have history. Now we have history. History with Miss Rifle. Is she the one that was in the giant pants? Basically popular, maybe top 5 bus cover, just estimating. Again, women in Pokemon, there's... Yeah, yes she is. Yes, she is. It is the woman I was thinking of. Oh ho! I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Rifle. Are we going to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds? History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location of all of Paldea, the Great Crater. Are we gonna learn how your hair's doing that? Because I'll be honest, it feels like you have muscles in your hair, and one of them is twitching, which is kind of impressive and also a bit scary. As you're all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. There inside this crater is called Area Zero, and research to the geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. I guess on a geographical scale for the world, that's not that old really. It's very tiny, specifically placed fan on her head. There's long belief that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Aha! Perfect time to make eye contact, young fire. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater, inside Area Zero? Treasure, a Snorlax, or a Pokemon Center? Treasure. Ha, that's correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework. I mean, the other answers weren't making any sense at all. Well, I guess you didn't give them to me prior to going to my classes. That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in the world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as life has been built in those very same depths. Before I forget, you'd all do well to remember the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare enter the foolish notion of gallivanting up to Area Zero in search of riches. There's no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. You say Pokemon says, she's like, well, that'd be super anachronistic. The first Pokemon Center was invented 1 million years ago. Even though I'm pretty sure Pokemon Legends Arceus is meant to like be like the first time that Pokemon, like people caught Pokemon, I think. Maybe? I don't think that game's that old. I don't think that game's set 1 million years in the past. To be fair, I've not played or seen much of Legends Arceus, so I don't actually know much about the setting of it, other than Japanese colonialism I saw people talking about. How, like, the era of Japan that it reflects is something along those lines. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate... maybe not. Maybe feudalism? Not colonialism? I can't remember. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. The original Pokeball's on her screen. Oh, okay. The one... Oh, that is the one from Legends. See, I haven't played Legends, so I don't know this stuff. I don't actually know this stuff. So, I'm learning about another Pokemon game that I haven't played. Oh, is that time already? I was going to start with filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We'll unravel all the history's enigmas together next time. And the professor behind her. Oh, the professor from Legends as well. Lamau. Lamau is my response. Lamau. Anyway, more classes! Home ec! Home ec with Mr. Saguaro. I would like to do that, yes. Class is about to start! I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Saguaro. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. Many of you will left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I will impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof. Food, clothing, and shelter. Hey! I have now purchased food so I can make dinners for me instead of just eating instant ramen for dinner every single night. Because that was getting to just be, I was too hungry because it's not a massive meal to have every night in a row. And by buying stuff, I mean I bought the cheapest things I could buy, which is just red beans, black beans, and rice. And I'm just gonna cook that and shove some of the many spices I already have in my kitchen into it. And that's my entire plan. So, you know, cooking. Of those three categories, I assume most pressing and interesting for you all is food. Glorious food. When you eat sandwiches on your picnics, the HP of your party Pokemon will be restored. You'll also gain something called meal powers, which provide all manner of benefits. For example, powers can make Pokemon easy to catch, increase the experience points that your Pokemon receive. We should probably make meals way more frequently than we do. I should also probably just go to a place and just buy all the fucking sandwich ingredients that I possibly can. Because I never have sandwich ingredients. You don't find those on the ground randomly when you go around the wilds, weirdly enough. I think you'll also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. I was correct, by the way. It's all just about sandwiches. Also, notice how this is the one class that Arven is in. Also, notice how this is the only class that Arven has been out of all of them. And that is fucking hilarious. What's more, there's certainly something that is particularly important when we wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see. Miss Fire! Tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? My choice of filling condiments, how fast I compare it. I have to remember to put my heart into it. My choice of fillings and condiments. In character for him. Put your heart into it. Well, yes, that is nice. Maybe you should also focus on the ingredients you use. I know people say the secret ingredient is love, but usually the secret ingredient is a spice, or for white people, salt. So, there's that. Perhaps you're already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home. I wish I could have gotten to do that. We would have more interesting meals if we did that. I can't talk that much shit. My mom is a good cook. My mom is a good cook. It's just the taste buds of the rest of the people in the house are incredibly boring. So the stuff that she'd have to make for the family was incredibly boring. Like the times that my mom has come around to my house since, and it's like, let's make dinner that only we're going to eat. We can make way more interesting things. So there is that. There is that. Well, I have actually got my I saw the word actually there, so I said it. My stepdad, that's what I was thinking of. My stepdad is the type of person who thinks pepper, like just plain black pepper, is spicy. So yeah, that gives you an idea of what dishes we had to have. I should have made my own kimchi recently. It was not good. The thing is, one thing that I want to do, because it would just vary up the dishes that I normally cook, and is also probably just a good thing for just, like, it's, from the people I know who do it, it's something that helps your stomach just settle after a meal, and it just feels nice, and also it's just tasty, is to just have, like, a little side of fermented veggies with dinner. Just like, here's your dinner, and on the side, just like a small amount of fermented veggies, because fermented veggies are pretty good for you. And from my understanding, like if you just eat a meal, they can help like settle you down afterwards, so you don't feel bloated or anything like that, depending on what you eat and stuff like that. And also, it would just be, you know, nice to have a little side that isn't overly like unhealthy or anything, just with my normal dishes. But I have no idea how to actually make fermented veggies, so I'd be scared. And now that I'm hearing that if you make your own, it can go bad. It can go bad easily, and that's a little concerning. And that is a little concerning. Like, beyond get the veggies of your choice that ferment well, shove them in, like, water and or salt water and or vinegar? I don't actually know which one. Probably vinegar, given that it's fermenting. Maybe? So I'm not even sure. I've also never looked it up. I know I like kimchi. I know I fucking love kimchi, so there's that. Though I will say, all the kimchis that I've bought as, like, supermarket purchased kimchis lately, all the ones that I've purchased from there are, like, mid to at best. So I need to actually go down to the Asian grocer and buy kimchi from there, because I bet it would be better than the white people kimchi that I can buy. But it won't be vegan. It won't be vegan. But at worst, it'll just be like bonito fish flakes, which trying to avoid those if you like Asian flavors at all is damn near impossible as is anyways, so whatever. Your choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in getting even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help to gain egg power. And introducing numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can gain your item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects on crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating in restaurants. I must say, I feel the utmost joy of you all learned much here in my class and came to better understand home economics. Time to get has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. On a food rant thing. Go watch GC Vasquez's video on food that he put out recently. It's really good and gets to like the heart of all the reasons why I like talking about food on stream and stuff like that. I don't watch all of his videos, and I do have to be careful watching his videos because he does a lot of Yakuza stuff, and he's way ahead of Yakuza than I am. So I don't have to be careful if I watch any of his videos of just like, don't mention stuff in Yakuza games I haven't played, but yeah, it's still good. On class Rex, probably wants to go through his homework to see how much he's in battle studies. Maybe I hope would probably be the one to actually pay attention to the classes. Is Nomona paying attention to the classes is the question. For Nomona specifically. Alright, math again. You like math? More math! More maths! We don't want more type matchups. I feel like the history class is going to be the one that's going to give us the most not Pokemon battle related stuff, given the nature of it. Let's have fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing new clothes? Even just window shopping is so much fun. I don't like clothes shopping because nothing fits me. I don't like clothes shopping because nothing fits me. So there is that. Though I will say, tasty bread is good. Last week, I think it was? Maybe the week before. Speaking of the Asian grocer. I got red bean buns on the Asian grocer. And oh my god. Asian bread. I don't know if there's more specific things of like which parts of Asia have the breads that I really like. But every time I've tried any form of Asian bread, it's been fucking fantastic. Asian bread truly is, I would say, the most perfectly balanced bread in terms of combining the bready flavor of it with the sweetness of it. Because some breads have no sweetness at all, and it's just like the yeasty kind of factor, which sometimes is what you want, but sometimes it's not as interesting. And then you get like American or American style bread, because a lot of Australian bread from my understanding is basically American style bread, and they're not fucking, it's not fucking bread, it's a sandwich shaped as bread, because it is so fucking sweet that, oh my god. But I find that every time I've had bread from any Asian thing, it has been the perfect balance of sweetness. That's why red bean ones are so fucking delicious. In today's class, I like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited Pokemon at least once. I keep forgetting to go to them more frequently, but I have visited them. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost 200 Poké-dollars, I guess, each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200. If you had 2,000 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? Is it a trick question? Is it a trick question because of Premier Balls? Is it a trick question because of Premier Balls? She does say Pokeball, not Premier Ball. Or just the term for all of them together. It could be a trick question, because it's 10, but then you get the 1 bonus. Is it a trick question? It could be a trick question. Sorry, I'm just now dancing. I'm gonna say 10, because she's saying the word Pokeballs. I fucking knew it! I knew it! It was a trick question! It was a trick question! You can afford to purchase max of 10 Pokeballs. If you purchase 10 or more of any, one type of... Oh! Any Pokeball? Oh! That may have changed at some point before this generation, and I didn't realize. It used to be only Pokeballs. It used to be only Pokeballs. I guess now it's any Pokeball. You'll receive 1 Premier Ball. A special white ball is a bonus. Secret Dancy is 11. You tricked me! Sure nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? But she was saying Pokeballs. She was saying Pokeballs. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? And I know that shit, because I know Premier Balls. Because Premier Balls are my favorite Pokeball. Because I'm insane. Oh, okay. There's no more math right now. There's no more math right now. I guess we're gonna do more game or do more classes before we can get more math. Over to Bio. Over to Bio with Jacques. That's the thing that I know, because I use Premier Balls so much. Thing is, I like catching Pokemon in Premier Balls and then using that to flex, because I find it really funny to just be, I'm gonna catch a Pokemon in a special Pokeball to make it look unique, but it also has the same catch rate as a normal Pokeball. And also, it just looks pretty. Having the one red line around it is awesome. Are there more classes unlocked with gym progress? I think someone did mention this before. I vaguely recall this being mentioned before. Started in Oris. Wow. I own one of them. I think I own Alpha Sapphire. I don't think I ever played it. There's a lot of Pokemon games that I haven't played. I used to give up with all of the, at least mainline games, but there's a lot of games I haven't played. And a lot of the side entries that I haven't played too. Though, keeping up with the side entries is not something I've ever done. Gen 3 and 4 I did a decent amount, but like I played like the Coliseum games, then Ranger, like the 2 Ranger games. I've never played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which is something I'd like to stream one day, but you know. Learn some new things! Did authorizing Seattle your Pokemon as I taught you in our last class, I've leveled up 2 Pokemon in doing so. Walking along with the Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. Also, I recommend picnics when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table and make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. And they fuck! If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Sawara's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. It's a result of your Pokemon getting they fuck on! Very important is something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's say it all together. Come! I mean, eggs! I remember you originally only got Premier Balls a bonus per group buying if you, even if you bought 20. Yes! Yes! I remember all about that. Yeah, it also used to be that. It was, if you buy 10 or more Pokeballs at once, you get the bonus. But if you bought 20 at once, you would still only get the 1. So that was also another part of the flex back in the day. Back in my day, with the Premier Ball being a flex, that was also part of the flex. Because if you want a shitload of Premier Balls, you'd have to buy 10 at a time and just buy them over and over and over again. Phew, you all got it right. It's very important, something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. So look where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walk around with an egg will help warm it, which will last it to hatch. Eggs aren't warmed by sitting in boxes though. You have to have them in your party. I like how they have to keep saying that it's a mystery of how Pokemon are born, and it's a mystery of how eggs appear. I like how they have to keep saying that in the Pokemon games, because they're games for children, and they can't say that your 2 adorable Pokemon that you like and enjoy and everything, like, did horribly despicable, intense things, because your Pokemon are also into BDSM at each other. As a really big bombardier flies over your picnic basket. Yeah, we now have a stalk Pokemon that delivers eggs. So, yeah, it's all just bombardier. Nowadays, the flex is Apricot. Yeah, Apricot and baseballs, yeah. They're making the Apricot balls really rare for some reason. They're also, like, the Apricot balls are also fairly useful. So it's also that. I mean, baseball is the flex because if you catch something that's not an Ultra Beast in a Pokeball, it's like, isn't it something like 1/10 the catch rate of a normal Pokeball if you use a baseball on not an Ultra Beast? So it's a stupidly high flex to get something that isn't that in there. You could use Mercury eggs, and maybe that's why it's a mystery. Ditto are made of semen, that's what it is. Something like that. Yeah, so yeah, baseballs are a massive flex. Premier Balls aren't as much of a flex anymore as they used to be. Here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon trust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I'd be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Ghost babies. Yeah, the Pokemon that are ghosts, where the idea in the Pokedex is this Pokemon was something, and then it fucking died. Now it's a ghost Pokemon. When they have a baby, they give birth to a dead baby. Is it because they're dead that the baby dies in the womb, so then it comes out as a ghost baby as it is? That is a horrifying thought process that I just had. That is horrifying. Because there's the dog in this one. There's the ghost dog, the graveyard dog. There's that one. And it says in its Pokedex entry that it used to just be a dog, but it died, and now it's a dog that goes. Another day, another round of battle study. Oh, Sue! Let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about that treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. Get to go take on gyms, go to new places, run all over the place with your Pokemon partner. And while you're running around out there, I bet you'll come across some big, shining crystals. Fairly often as well. Raids. Shadow Legends. These crystals are actually collections of terrestrial energy that are seeped up out of the ground. You can take these crystals about Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. So the holes inside of them, do we, like, climb inside of the crystal? I feel like we're gonna get trapped down there one day if we do that. We call those battles Terra Raid battles. The Terra Pokemon you face off in Terra Raid battles are crazy tough. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use special action in Terra Raid battles. It's called yelling at your Pokemon. Ultra Beasts have 0.1 times for any not based, and 1 point times Ultra Beasts have 0.1 from any non-based ball, and baseballs are 0.1 on any non-ultra based. Okay, yeah. So, the baseball is the ultimate flex because it's the one Pokeball you can use that makes it harder to catch Pokemon. Even the other ones that have conditions of if Pokemon is this, it's more likely. If it's not that, they're still usually only 1 times. Like a dive ball or something like that. If it's not a water Pokemon for a dive ball, and then it's still like a 1 times chance, it doesn't make it less likely than a normal Pokeball. But baseballs do, because they're a flex. And there are 3 different cheers you can use. First cheer is Go All Out, it boosts attack and special attack of all ally Pokemon. Second is Hang Tough, it boosts defense and special defense. And third is, let's see if you can guess. Or I've used it several times. This cheer restores HP for all your ally Pokemon. What do you think it is? Wham Bam Potion! Explosive Healing Wave! Those would be way cooler. Heal up! I want to yell Wham Bam Potion on my Pokemon. Heavy Ball can do it on a light enough. Can do it to on a light enough Pokemon? Oh yeah, it can too. Can't it? Yeah. Yeah, there's like a threshold for that. Yeah, Heavy Ball can also make it harder. Yeah, so catching like a Jigglypuff in a Heavy Ball. That's also a flex. That's right. Maybe I should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? Third and final cheer is Heal Up! Sorry, it's Wham Bam Potion. It's a real powerhouse. The ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also, cheering up uses a turn battle, so you won't be able to have any of your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. Nothing seems to be working. Try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Oh man, this is my suggestion we do some hand-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're never gonna battle. We're never gonna battle with Dendro. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And then everyone cried. If your Pokemon sucks, just cheer! If you're being carried in fights and your Pokemon is nowhere near as strong as it should be, just cheer! It's just as effective as actually having a good Pokemon. History again with Rapport. Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy. Don't tell me what to do. Are these some of the better Pokemon tutorials that Pokemon has had for, like, basic Pokemon game mechanics? Probably yes. Probably yes. There's more personality than, like, little Timmy in the school in the first town saying something very basic. And it's also completely optional after the side. In fact, Sun Moon was impossible to catch Beldum with a Heavy Ball because it would have a 0% catch rate. They fixed that in later games, so having a failsafe to at least 1. That is funny. Though a Metagross and a Heavy Ball makes so much sense. Greetings, middle students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Remember, kids, you're all one day closer to death every time you wake up. Today, we'll continue to unravel the marvels that the history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. So but nothing but strong guy in Meridian City. Good point. Good point. That is a good point. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. Jesus Christ. This emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. But it's Pokemon! Half of that just actually exists. I mean, being optional is nice. There was that TGTV thing, but no one ever used it. Fucking, do I have it within reach? I do. Oh my god, I actually do. See, you know the best tutorial? Did Amanda teach us how to catch Pokemon with a ball? Even, yeah, as on our way to the school, I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure between her house and going to the school, she gave us Pokeballs. Although I think she told us to go catch it. I don't think we had like the watch her do a battle and she catches it. No, you know the best tutorial that's ever existed in a game, and I was wondering if it counts as a tutorial, but it literally says the word tutorial on the box, so it counts. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Got an angle so you can read it. Tutorial DVD! Included. Learn how to play by loading up the DVD. Not in the Wii, though, because the Wii isn't a DVD player. Load up the DVD in the DVD player and watch how to play Mario Galaxy 2. That's the best tutorial ever. Not North... Really? North America didn't get the tutorial DVD? Damn. Whenever we do a Let's Play of this game, we're gonna start the first episode by watching the DVD. So it tells you Rex to not understand history at all, but I hope would enjoy it. Making out Rex to be a very dumb dog. Which is very fair and accurate. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paladei's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Jesus Christ. This area actually has like a kind of messed up history. Jesus Christ. Oh, perfect time to make eye contact, young fire. It's me this. Whereas me, how many years ago was the Paladeian Empire began to rule this region? You said 2000 just then. Huh, that is correct. You're surprisingly clever, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. I was about to say, you're just testing whether I listened to the words you were saying. The answer about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration was certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. I suppose one can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is that the time already? I was gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. So in today's lesson, we'll unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. So the thing is, we have people who have now gone down to Area Zero, and we've gotten some things about there's something down there, but also people die down there. Because we'd have a yearly treasure hunt at a school, considering that's likely the origin of it. Yeah, we all go on a treasure hunt as part of our school in honor of our ancestors who were dictators and tried to do a treasure hunt to secure power to invade and conquer neighboring countries. Wow, this really is a school, isn't it? It'd be booked on, but have, I guess, the equivalent of street smarts. That's just been good at Pokemon battles in this world, I'm pretty sure. We're gonna read, after this, I'm gonna reread the Scarlet book. I'm gonna reread the Scarlet book after this. Because there's definitely details in there about Area Zero that I've forgotten. There's some fucked up shit going on. They captured the Spanish spirit so well. I mean, to be fair, that is also just an accurate portrayal of the history of Spain. I mean, to be fair, that's also an accurate portrayal, but even more fucked up, of England. And I don't think England touches on the colonization that England did much in the Galar games. Nor do nor the ones set in Japan touch on Japan's history for that. In fact, based on what I've read from some people, it kind of embraces the colonialism of Japan in some of the Pokemon games. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In our last class, we talked about the efforts you can get from food on your picnics. You can receive meal pals and even restore HP for all the Pokemon in your party. It's a truly convenient means of healing a Pokemon. Something era of exploration. Yeah, Spain did a good amount of that. They did a good amount of that. Just ask Mexico and several other places. Unfortunately, I'm sure you're aware, it's not suited for use in battles, when you cannot make food, but when you wish to restore HP quickly. At times such as those, you should make use of healing items, such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokemon or at the school store. Healing items are mainly effective and can be used at any time that you can open your bag. There are however consumed after one use. Potions restore 20, supers restore 60, and high potions restore 120. Because they've been watered down thanks to Big Pharma charging us the same price as potion as always, but watering them down so they're not as healing as they used to be before or something. Because it used to be way higher than that. Price to do that, the more HP it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you're stocking up on these items. Oh, I have a lot of money now. I've done a lot of raids. Well, I got carried through a lot of raids. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of the traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with a ninja Pokemon, you have no potions, and you're out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Miss Fire, what did you search for in a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon? And a weed heals 420 HP. What should you look for? A place with water, a teacher, or just see if anyone's left a potion bottle around, because everyone litters, and see if you can squeeze out any last parts of it. Items on the ground. Perfectly correct, Miss Fire. I see you're well learned in survival techniques. Pick up other people's trash and litter. If you see someone shining on the ground, it's actually an item that's been dropped there. Now to find a restorative item, such as an Oriberry or a potion in this way. You can use the R button to send out Pokemon, pick up search items as well. Is there a reason why there are like so many Pokeballs, battle items, potions, just strewn about everywhere? Is there like an in-universe explanation for that? They even watered down Lemonades and Soda Pop, still better than Super Potion and Potion respectively, while cheaper. Unfair. Just feed some random plants and mushrooms, see what happens. And there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, unlike items from the shop, let your Pokemon hold one. It will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting Pokemon decide this time for itself can actually be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, associate, look around for shining objects on the ground. If you don't find such items, there are other methods you may employ for healing your... Ah, but I see the bell demands that there's nothing to wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Remember, kids, if you're out in the wild and you see medical supplies strewn about on the ground, you should immediately inject whatever is inside of them into your Pokemon as soon as possible. Okay, so no more classes at the moment. So we do have to do stuff. I'm gonna reread the Scarlet book. Not like the Mizzikas or any stuff like that, but the area... Well, actually, there's a lot of... Okay, actually, the entire thing is Area 0, isn't it? The entire thing is Area 0, isn't it? Yeah, what was the plate stuff? They come across buried metal plates that are described with a symbol. Yeah. So there's like metal plates down there. There's the monsters, which is this thing. Which, like, we've seen that before. And then there's legendary treasure, which is a bunch of glowing stuff. If you see a bunch of drugs on the ground, inject them immediately. And then there's Imagine Pokemon. Right, this thing. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, like the legendary beast thing that's combined. And then there's the Phantom Memory, which is just the brain is just being inscribed with shit. There's a lot of stuff going down there. And then there's this fucking thing. And then there's this fucking thing, which you can't even read about. But there's some shit going on. There's some shit going on down there. It makes me terrified about actually going down there. Because some shit is happening. Some shit is happening. Anyway, we did a school. Woo! Hell yeah. We did as much school as we can. Basically, as we do the gyms, we'll be doing more school. It may be a case of, I don't know, maybe after every gym we come back and do some more. Anyhows. Now that we've done some, because school's going to be kind of interwoven with this, I imagine. Let's go into here for a second. So here we have a game plan in some capacity of we're going to use Flambe for our gym route. We're also going to use Sprigatito and Quaxley, who we do need to nickname. So I want to use a Tinkertuff and I want to use a Clodsire. I want to use these. It's just a case of I need to catch lower level ones to actually let them listen to me. I need to find some babies for this. I need to find a Whipper for this. We also need to decide what is our 6th Pokemon going to be. We also need to decide what our 6th will be for this. Because we haven't decided that. trying to think of any new ones that we've seen that would be like cool, sick, hype things out of stuff that we've seen. So let's go to the Pokedex. Let's go to the Pokedex for a second. That's the wrong button! Let's go to here. Let's go to the Pokedex. What's some stuff that we've seen across in this that are just like, oh, that could be good. That could be good as like a thing to use. What are some like new ones? Can I can't organize them by numerical order of the national index. Probably because the national index doesn't exist. So I can't do that. What are some new things that are just like, ooh, we could use that? And there's nothing saying that we have to use a Scarlet Violet exclusive Pokemon, but we've done that for basically everything. So we could just continue on that train. What are some new Pokemon that have actually been? Low level Whip near the first town near the ponds. That does make life easy that it's very nearby. I'm pretty sure we saw the first evolution of Tinkertuff fairly early on as well. Pretty sure we saw them. Oh, I thought Marvestiff. I thought there was 3 things for Marvestiff for some reason. No, it goes straight from Mastiff into Marvestiff. I mean, actually, low level Whip I can give you. I want to catch it because I want to catch it in a Premier Ball. I want to catch it in a Premier Ball. Now that they talked about Pokeballs and stuff, I want Premier Ball stuff. So I want to go catch a bunch of things in Premier Balls. Does Flittle evolve into a Spuffer? Does Flittle actually evolve into a Spuffer? I never actually pieced that together if that's what that is. Or are they actually completely separate? I think they would, but also their body. If Flittle doesn't evolve into a Spuffer, Flittle, they are related. Well, there you go. There we go. I never actually pieced that together because the designs are so different. Until I saw them next to each other and I'm just like, oh! Oh, that's what that is. Oh. Stars above. So Toddle's a new one for this one that we haven't used. What is this? I don't even recognize this thing. When did we see this? I do not recognize this in any capacity. What is this thing? Hey Twitch, the fuck was that? You're disgust? What? Dragon Ice. Like one of the trainers had it when he battled them? I don't even remember it. I don't even remember this thing. Maybe we should use this. I'm now just thinking about it. Dragon type. It's a dragon type that's this far into the Pokedex. Was on the first time we took that. I don't even remember. I don't even remember. That could possibly be the pseudo legendary. Someone up in the mountains. That could be a pseudo legendary. I'm so bad at buttons. If it's a dragon that's that far into the Pokedex, it could be a pseudo legendary. Do you want to go find it and catch it? But also, its types don't overlap with anything else we have, I don't think. Quaquaval doesn't turn into an ice type, does it? Doesn't actually tell me, does it? Oh no, it's water fighting. Okay, I did not realize Quaquaval was part fighting type. Well, there you go. There you go. I had no idea Quaquaval was part fighting type. It was using ice type moves when we were fighting it with that. Press X while on the Pokedex. Oh. Wow. Never done that. Nice. I got some sand. I got 3 bags of Stardust. Oh, okay. I got Great Balls. I got a Thunderstone. I got 10 Ultra Balls. Oh, okay. I get 5 small candies. Oh, okay. Firestone. We might be here for a while. 10 netballs. Oh, it's caught ones. Okay, it's caught ones, not seen ones. Okay. Okay. So, where was this thing's habitat? Lives in caves, lives in areas with deep snow, very rarely seen. So, anywhere in the snowy mountains or to like the left of the rivers near that town. Let's also try and find one of those. Let's try and find one of those because I have no idea what it is and we can use that. So you eventually get the apricot balls minus the love ball. Wow, that is rare. And there's no other way to get them other than that. Wow, that is rare as shit. In the snow. Sorry. I'm also now realizing. The other things we're gonna try and catch. I gotta actually check them on the map as well. For the other things that we want. I'm dumb. Sorry, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a big old dummy, stupid dumb pants. Duplication bug says what? It's amazing how that is something that always exists in Pokemon. It always exists and it's fucking hilarious. Anyway, where do we find this thing? Basically anywhere near the start. Okay. Anywhere near the start we can catch that thing. Okay. And what about the other thing that we saw? What about the other thing we're gonna use? Which is somewhere around. And my eyes can glaze over it as we pass it and not completely skip it, which I probably already have done. I can definitely see what's happening. I'm now realizing that as I did that... There it is. I don't know if it does. Assuming it does. We're deciding we're deciding on the three for gyms. Basically, yeah. Which three are gonna be the gym Pokemon that aren't the starters? So obviously I forgot level. Finally, after they fix the item glitch, of course one exists. Of course one existed. Okay, near the start, we can find one of these. Also to the immediate right amongst the quarries. Okay. Well, we know where we're going for a couple things. We know where part of our plan is. No, the thing when I was scrolling through the Pokedex, where I'm just like, I'll try to notice it as we walk past it. Because of the whole glitching thing of the pictures, you do this, and watch what happens. Assuming it does it again. Maybe I loaded up recently enough that I couldn't do it again. No, it's doing it again! Do you notice what's happening? It's looping the same pictures. Even though the actual Pokemon are changing, it's looping the same pictures over and over again. The same pictures are being looped over and over and over again. The game cannot load the picture for the Pokemon in time for the actual correct Pokemon to show up. Because I was noticing before, in multiple streams ago when we were clicking through it one by one, that it was like loading the wrong picture. Like you can see Zoroark in the middle there. It's coming up multiple times. Like there's a Zoroark going past right there, right? And let's try and yeah, Scatterbug, you know, the thing that looks like. I mean, I guess any Pokemon could be a Zoroark. I guess Zoroark could look like any other Pokemon and it would still be accurately called be a Zoroark. But yeah, that just gets busted. And also LOL and also Lamau. Anyway, how many actually? Sorry, I promise myself I've gone. Boxes and bags. I keep getting mixed up. No, I'm going to the right one. Fucking goddamn it! How many Premier Balls do I have? I have 17. We can stop by a Pokemon as we leave here. I'm gonna buy a shitload of Ultra Balls and also do that. And then we should be good to catch some Pokemon to take into the gyms. Some of them might be higher level. I don't even remember the dragon thing. I don't even remember what it's called. But that might be over level for the first couple, but we just won't use it for the first couple. Remember, our plan for the gyms is we're going to turn the item, we're going to not use items, and we're turning it to set battle, so we can't change out Pokemon when the opponent swaps, or when we, like, KO a Pokemon. That is going to be our rule set for the gyms, and hopefully we don't just end up walking into, like, the final gym first, otherwise we'll be sucked. Basically following Nuzlocke rules. Nuzlocke rules, except my Pokemon are allowed to die because I don't want that stress on me. Basically, yes. Oh, I can't buy Ultra Balls, can I? I was about to say, let me buy a bunch of Ultra Balls. I can't do that, because shop inventory is based on how many fucking badges you have. Right, I keep forgetting about this fact. Anyway, I'm buying 500 Pokeballs. No one judge me. I'm buying 500 Pokeballs. There we go. There we go. Now everything's fine. So somewhere down here... let's look here. I think it was there. I think it was there that we're going, roughly. But also somewhere around the water. If we look around the water, we can possibly see the Wooper. We're also looking for Woopers. I see no Woopers around the water here. I do see a Pichu though. I feel like they made Pikachu much easier to get in this game than some games. We see quite a lot of Pichus. Although maybe it's just because you can actually see all the Pokemon without having to go into every encounter. So maybe Pichus are still less likely to spawn, but they're easy to see because you can actually just see them anyway. I do like just seeing the Pokemon run around in the distance. I think that's part of the reason why, even though there's like not much mechanically in the world to actually interact with while you're running around doing all this stuff, I think it's part of the reason why I still do enjoy just running around the world here. Because you do actually just see the Pokemon walking around. And they're all just standing still waiting for you to interact with them. Some of them are just like doing their own things. What is that one over there? Oh, it's Scatterbug again. Hey, it's more Scatterbug. I have gone very, very far away from where my destination was. Whoopsies. Oh well, don't worry about that. It's fine. Don't worry about me. Everything's fine. That is... What level is that? Because I jumped up here. Level 20, okay. Because I was going to say, that's a pseudo-legendary starter. And it's like right near the beginning of the game. It is very close to the beginning of the game. No, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you, I'm sorry. Flambe's attack, no, it fell. Well, unfortunately, you're going to die. Unfortunately, you die now. I would like Flambe so much. Wow, level 10 already. Wow, level 10 already. Hone Claws. You know what? You can learn that. Because Hone Claws is a good attack. Though... Oh no, you are a physical attacker. You are a physical attacker. And Leafage is also a physical attack. Gyarados. We also need nicknames for Sprigatito and Quaxley. We also do need names for them. Get rid of Rapid Spin. Oh my god, so many attacks. Oh my god, so many attacks. Get rid of Growl. Who needs status moves? No one. Don't want to status moves carry the penny fight. Well, a status move and primarily an ability that functions as a status move. Wonder how far we'll get on. They're too strong for this gym at this point. Yeah, they're probably going to be too strong for the gym very early. Probably. Do you want to know what everyone called it when they first saw Weed Kitty? We're going to be slightly more original than that. At least make it a Weed Cat pun. Not just Weed Kitty. Like Meowajarana. Oh, fuck it. Okay, fuck, never mind. Actually, I know I just actually call it that, don't I? TH Cat. Is its name... Is Meowajarana actually enough to fit into there? Meow... How do you spell marijuana? Quick, someone type into the Twitch chat how to spell marijuana. Meowie Jane? Meowie Jade is pretty good. Meowie Jade is pretty... I also don't think Meowie Joanna would actually fit. Meowie Jane is pretty good, though. Meowie Jane. There we go! See, it's gotta be... See, there we go, we made it. Yeah, but... Yeah, Meowie... Joanna. That could fit. Do we go for Meowie Jane or Meowie Joanna? Which one do we go for? How to spell marijuana. I just couldn't remember it. Actually, no. Here's the thing. Given the way that marijuana is spelled, does it derive from the Spanish language? Because if it does, I feel like we have to go for that. If it derives from the Spanish language, we have to go for that because Spain. We already have one of our Pokemon named Flambe. You know, when you think about it, our three starters together would work perfectly in a bong. You've got the weed to go into there, you've got the water duck for the bottom, and then you'll light it with the fire crook. The three starters are just collectively a bong. Team Bong, let's go. Team Bong, let's go. You know, those things that I'm very experienced and familiar with. I'm totally the type of person who has well enough functioning lungs to breathe in that much smoke at once. Definitely. Marijuana is marijuana, literally Mary Jane in Spanish. I did not realize that. I did not realize that. Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. That is one hell of a gimme glove. Well, then we definitely have to call it that. Okay. I did not realize that marijuana was literally just Mary Jane in Spanish. That is hilarious. I had no idea. I had no idea. That is endlessly funny to me. Oh, god damn it. Oh god, because it's a traded Pokemon. Mikey, I'm sorry. Can I pest you again? Mikey, can I pester you to call our cat Meowie Joanna? Because I forgot it was traded and I can only nickname it once. I keep forgetting that. Okay. We need to think for more than 2 seconds before we name Quaxley, so we have to do this again. I keep forgetting that fact. I keep forgetting that. God damn it. I'm waiting to, like, you name it that, and then you can't trade it back because, like, that name gets banned. I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for it. Anyway, Meowie Jane. So many names, so many etymologies, but people aren't fully sure. I just had no idea that. It's just like, oh yeah. That it just comes from that. That is funny. How many times are we gonna trade this? At least we know Quaxley full form. That is true. That is true. Okay, so because we're having Spanish names for these two, Quaxley's name also needs to be Spanish. Quaxley's name also needs to be something Spanish. A Spanish pun based on it being a gay duck. Which I'll rely on chat for because I am not clever enough to do that. Then we also need names for the others. Welcome back, Fake Echo. Welcome back, Fake Echo. We have thrown this dolphin at each other endlessly. Spanish pun for gay duck. That's a tall order. I mean, I could make it an even taller order and say that every Pokemon that we're catching here needs to be a Spanish pun. I could go further and just every Pokemon here is a Spanish pun. Why do I feel like I'm now playing Final Fantasy VII Remake? Now that there's this whole thing here, why do I feel like I'm playing FF7 Remake? What materia do you all have on your Pokemon? Are you just doing Donald Duck, but putting the word duck in Spanish and putting L in front of it? Is that what you're doing there, Deku? What's the name of the festival that, like, something like Quaxley's evolution is at? Like the Spanish festival things? Because I assume that's what it's based off of. So my brain is thinking of things, but I'm almost positive what I'm thinking of is the Brazilian ones. The word Johto is derogatory, is a derogatory used in Spanish language. We can't just call, I don't want to just call it a slur. I don't want to just call it a slur. Capeto Capato is a pun on a tear, and Duckbit isn't well, it doesn't have to be gay. It doesn't have to be a gay slur. Oh, Pato Donald is the official name. Not sure why Pato Donald or such. Oh, okay. That's just the actual name for it. Okay. So its name is already a pun in languages that aren't English. This is Meow Joanna is so good. It's so good. It's such a perfect name. Meow Joanna! Yay! Yay! Overused joke, but the pun works so perfectly that it has to be done. It has to be done. It has to be done. We also need nicknames for the other things. We also need nicknames for the other ones. We also... Well, the first thing we need to do is fucking catch them. The first thing we need to do is catch them. Can I grab the gimme goal? Yeah, I grabbed the gimme goal. That one gave me 5 coins. That one was fucking loaded. Is this where it was saying the fucking twink was? Is this where we catch the twink? I don't actually... I kind of went down here. Is this where we caught the twink? Feels like inspiration from the Red Knob's coot of bird names. The tit-headed dick or so, yeah, and stuff like that. Those names. 100% people who get to name birds are massive shitposters. There's no way they're not. There's no way they're not. Didn't someone recently name a cockroach after the cunty cockroach Pokemon from the Ultra Beasts? What is celebration in Spanish? I'm hoping it's something more than celebrito or something like that. So, because sometimes I feel like I'm being racist when I assume a Spanish word is just similar to the English word, but with O at the end. And then sometimes it's accurate, and then I'm just like, God damn it. Fiesta is party. Yeah, celebration, and I'm like, God damn it. See, I feel like I'm being racist when I say that it's probably that, and then it's fucking that. God damn it. Okay, yeah, no, this is basically where we're looking. We could also look in the farm area. So it's somewhere down in amongst the ruins. Blame Spain. Blame Spain. English is such a fucking hodgepodge of a bullshit language. It really is. It's fucked up. It is fucked up. Okay. So, okay, it's meant to be around here then. I feel like everything I'm trying to catch is the hard to catch shit. It could be around here, but we could also look elsewhere. It also could possibly have a specific time of day that it spawns that we're just not available to catch it at right now. The open world nature of this game does make it a little more confusing to try and find Pokemon to catch, but it also means it's part of the challenge. It's also part of the challenge. So I'm now just actually exploring. Well, we also have to find those, the rod things. We also have, that's also something to do across this game. Hello. Hello. So I'm pretty sure it was around this stuff that we've seen it before. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Oh my God, it's level 20. Literally perfect. Dancer in Spanish. Yeah, we just need to find one of these words that goes into either quack or duck or something like that. This thing has Mold Breaker. That is actually a fan-fucking-tastic ability to have. Having Mold Breaker is actually fantastic. Now I'm realizing I don't actually have anything here that's ready to catch stuff. I may need to bring back out Tandemaus. I can yawn at least. I can yawn at least. I may need to bring out Tandemaus again to catch these Pokemon if it's too pain in the ass, but it's got a Hyper Fang. Or Super Fang, whichever one it is. Yawn again. But it failed. It kissed me. Any other words you want me to translate? Because again, we also need names for the other ones that we're catching. Though they don't have to be Spanish puns. It would be fitting if, like, because we've already got Spanish pun names for 2 of the starters. Well, Flambe is not really a pun, but you know it's a fire croc, so it's kind of like it's related at least. So we need something Spanish for the other one. Metal Smith Pokemon. It swings its handmade hammer around to protect itself, but the hammer is often stolen by Pokemon that eat metal, and that's why it's a sad little baby. And that's why it's a sad little baby. How about hammer? What's hammer? What is hammer in Spanish? Because there's a name for this thing also. Also, I found a Wurpa. Wurp. I found a Gimmighoul. I found a Gimmighoul. I can't look on the map and find out where you are, can I? Matillo. Alright. We could just call the hammer one Martillo. What about baby? What's baby in Spanish? I can. Does it show me? Oh yeah, it shows the pictures. It shows the pictures, doesn't it? It does. Okay, well I actually can't see you. Wait, whereabouts are you? Oh, okay, if I zoom out that far, it doesn't show you. Okay. If I've zoomed out too far, it doesn't show you. Oh, there you are. Okay. Baby, also hi. Oh, hi, Marcel. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. It's a Marcel. We have another person perfect. We're working out Spanish puns for Pokemon names. We're working this out, so we need assistance. We need a Spanish pun name for a gay dancing duck with a pompadour. We need a gay. We need only one of the Pokemon. Well, the other Pokemon could be gay, but we don't know the other Pokemon are gay. But we also need a pun for a baby with a hammer. We need a pun for an axolotl fish that's covered in mud, but also is adorable and shaped like a friend. I don't know. Dakusi. I'm not calling my Pokemon Dakusi. I already have one of my Pokemon named as a used condom. I can't have another Pokemon called Dakusi. Oh my god, is that just a Leafeon? Oh, you know what? What level are you? What level are you? 50. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I will ignore you. I like how you can just find random fucking evolutions at a super high level just hanging around everywhere. I hope I'm going in roughly the general... Yeah, you're past that one. I hope I'm going in roughly the general direction. There's also another Pokemon we're catching, but I also don't know what it is, so I can't really say, hey, we need a pun for it, because I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'm catching it because I don't remember it. I apparently saw it and I don't remember it, and it's probably a pseudo-legendary based on what I can tell from it. So, Malachas, Malatu, and Agachas to duck down. I mean, Malachas can work well. I kind of like the name Malachas. I'm trying my best. Hey, I mean, I like the sound of the name. You know, the whole Carnival aspect makes the duck feel a bit Brazilian. Well, that's what I was thinking before. It's like a Carnivale duck, but that's Brazilian. Hey, I found the Whipper. Thank you, keep an eye on the Whipper for me. Yeah, it's Brazilian because of the Carnivale thing. So Portuguese might be in order here. True. 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 We could do that. I imagine I can just chuck a Premi Ball just given it's level 5 and it would probably work. Because I was thinking, yeah, it's like a Brazilian thing, but then that's not Spain. Brazil and Spain aren't the same thing. Notably, I'm fairly sure they're on entirely different continents. So... Whipper! His Japanese name is Wanaval. After losing the territorial struggle, Whipper began living on land. Pokemon change over time, developing a poisonous film to protect its body. It has got kicked out of the land. Spain and Portugal are right next to each other. No, I'm thinking of Brazil. No, Brazil's in another... Brazil's in an entirely different continent, right? Because Spain's in Europe, right? Whereas Brazil's in South America. Am I correct on that? Yeah, Brazil was a Portuguese colony. Because the Portuguese also did that. yeah, Carnapato, yeah, because Pato is like the hair thing. Carnapato could work. Something with Paldea being Iberia as a whole. Yeah, that could make sense. That could make sense. That could make sense. So the game is saying that Brazil is the same as Portugal because it's a colony, and then we have a Brazilian duck here, which is the same as Portugal because it was colonized by them, and then Portugal's the same as Spain. So really, it's the game devs being racist here. Portuguese. I'm bad at saying words. I don't know how to say words properly. I'm sorry. We have one. I read people thinking that the star evolutions are based on colonies. Well, that's kind of messed up, really. If that's it overall, that's kind of messed up. That's kind. I mean, actually now that you mention it, yeah, now that you mention it, looking at Flambe as a crocodile, that's Dia de los Muertos, isn't it? I mean, I haven't seen the final evolution of Meowjawana yet. Sorry, I was saying that so far before. Yeah, that's kind of messed up, isn't it? The starters are just based on places that Spain and Portugal have colonized. That Azurill is just watching Rex sleep. I feel like that Azurill has been there for a while. It was here when I first got here, and it's just staring menacingly. Me, what colony? Hell? Yeah, don't you remember when Spain colonized Hell itself? Anyway, where's the thing that we're catching? I don't even remember what it is. Or what it looks like. Because I think I've seen it. I do not recognize it. I don't recognize it. Frigibax. Frigibax. How do you say fridge in Spanish? Because I'm going to call it that. Okay, the end of the river. That's it. That's it. It's the end of the river. How do you say fridge in Spanish? And I'll call it that. Oh, so it's over this, like, this section. Okay. Over here. Okay. Let's just mark the river there. Refrigerador, congelador. Pokemon Scarlet names, meanings, origins. The whole thing here. About how it's based on, different parts. I'm hearing clicks! I'm hearing clicks. I'm hearing clicks. Quax's name could draw some inspiration from Don Quixote. According to this. But possibly not. There's a lot of words for it. So, funny enough, it's named Frigibax. What's the Bax part of it? Because fridge is cold. So how does Bax mean dragon? Does Bax mean dragon in Spanish? Is its name literally just Cold Dragon because it's an ice dragon type? Is that its naming convention? Oh, Pip, I don't want to fight you. I'd melt you into ashes. No? Then I'm confused. Oh my god, we got a Wikipedia berry. The free berry that anyone can edit. Anyone else here? Half-Life VR AI? Anyone? No? No one else here knows what I'm talking about? Sick. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's something more female sounding for Matillo. There's Muzza. What's a Muzza with you? So, Spanish for dragon is continua. Continua. I feel like Spanish is a confusing language because I'm getting multiple things on them. Although maybe it's just multiple different ways of saying it. Spanish for dragon is dragon. Sorry, dragon. Well, I probably completely misreading how to actually pronounce that when it has the thing that people have told me the word for that I've definitely forgotten. People have told me how to say that little thing. My brain is saying that it was umlaut, but my brain is also saying that's something completely different. Maybe it's right. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. People have told me what, the symbols above letters in this LP before and what they're called. Or there's different names for different ones. Like how the word Pokemon has one, but I don't remember. Seed Bomb. Tilde, Ascenta. I don't know what those words are for. I'm getting to Spanish words now, and I'm just like, I don't actually know what Pokemon or word we're translating here. I've always referred to that, even some of my teachers use that word. I feel like people are running into the issues here that I always run into with English, of just, there's a million different ways to refer to the same thing. And it's just like, okay. So the issue with English is just the amounts of, colloquialisms that we have for various things. Many of the people that I work with have Chinese as their first language, and they get constantly confused by the bullshit that is the English language of how fucked up a lot of it is. And when I goes to the German double dot 7% letters, but definitely not sure. That's probably what I'm thinking of. That's probably what I'm thinking of. It depends on what you're actually talking about, like fridge, icebox, cooler, etc. Okay. Okay. Oh, well, Bax, because it's like a box. So its name is Fridge Box, like an ice box, but it's also a dragon. So it's like that. Kinda. I found Isaac's crystal. I stole your crystal points. Mwahaha. They're all mine now. Have we decided on a name for like any of them? We've thrown around a lot of ideas. Need a community consensus on what like the cool names are for some of these. Or maybe I'm asking too much for the stupid bullshit we're doing. What is that? Oh, it's an apple. I was looking, I'm just like, that looks very tiny. What? Oh, it's an apple. It's an apple. I should know what apple looks like. Mikey loves apples. Mikey loves apples. Whee! I mean, we've got to catch this thing first. Once we catch this, we'll actually have our whole team. We'll actually have our whole team. I'm just going to scroll back through chat. I'm just going to work out some fun names. There's definitely an area I've not been to with the amount of items that are on the ground everywhere. There's ghost Pokemon everywhere. I think I'm in roughly the right area. It just said like the end of the river. I haven't got a Granny Smith apple. Did you evolve Granny Smith into a Pokemon? And if so, did you evolve it into the apple pie? Because obviously. If Granny Smith is going to evolve into anything, it has to be the pie. I love how now that we can just climb shit, we can just so easily just be like, yep, that's the crater. Let's just dive into the crater. So I got completely distracted again. What am I doing? Sorry, what am I doing? I'm just finding shit. I'm just finding TMs everywhere. Ice Beam. That's a good thing to have. By now, since it was female, it was named Granny. Perfect. Snow Dragon. Great Crater of Paldea. Just poke your eyes into it. And look at the giant thing that's over there. We'll fuck with that eventually. As it's the only identifiable feature of the crater that we can actually fucking see. There's the smallest area over here where Icebox can actually spawn. So hopefully we can find it. If not, we can dive under the mountain. We can dive under the mountain if we can't find it in this tiny little spot. I feel like it's not going to be up here. I feel like it's not going to be near the water. There might be a cave near here that I can't find. Smash Fly Dragon is Dragon. How do I translate that into a 12-letter thing? You could always use Dance for the Duck like Samba or mix it with something and make it like Sambava or Patamba, etc. I like the sound of Patamba. I like the sound of Patamba. That's a cool... That's just cool to... I like saying that. I like saying that, yeah. Patamba rolls off the tongue nicely. I like that one. I like that. How do I get Dragon Deneve? Dragoneve? Dragoneve could work. It's meant to be somewhere over here that it spawns. Yeah, it says the end of the... Is there caves over here? That's the issue. Is there caves over here? Adern is family name in Basque, and I'm pretty sure it means snow. Adern. There's got to be a cave somewhere here. For this thing to spawn. Because it's saying it just spawns around here, but if there's no cave, then and there's no snow, then where is it spawning around here? Pop artist, a minus point for that. We can name our references. I have no issue with that. They won't be references I understand, but you know, that's fine. But that's fine. Yeah, is there a cave here that like goes under this and that's what it's telling me about? Ah! Is it this? Ta-da! Maybe it's this cave it's talking about. And no, it's going away, actually. It's going away from where the... No, never mind. Never mind. Fuck me, actually. Fuck me, actually. Never mind. That just leads around to here. Fuck me. Again, it says it spawns there. It's probably easy to just go to the ice area. It's probably easy to just go to the ice area to try and find this thing. Again, I don't know if it's real. I've never seen it. Game is saying it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But. So, is it just anywhere in the mountain? Is that basically where it's saying if I go to the thing for this? Is it just saying anywhere? Yeah, it says at the end of this river, but I can't find... It says caves and snow, which I can't find any of those there. Catch female one, you can call it Coco. It's the name of an Iberian dragon, plus snow looks like cocaine. Or coca. I mean, that's one thing. That's one thing. Oh yeah, Fuecoco. Yeah. Yeah, Fuecocos. Well, we'll go with Fuecoco flambe now, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into the caves that are underneath the mountain and try my best there. I'm gonna try my best there. I feel like trying to find it over here. It's probably not gonna work because I don't even know where I'm trying to look. The Coco and Fuecoco is from Cocodrillo. I guess the difference between Coco and Coca. Look at the giant running alongside us. Hell yeah. Badass as hell. So, okay, this goes under... Yeah, this is the cave under Manali. Kuka is slang for pussy. I'm not gonna call it Kuka. The other one was Coca. I'm not gonna call it Kuka. I'm not gonna go into battle with a pussy dragon. Again, we've already gone into battle in this game with a used condom. I think I need to tone it down. I need to tone it down and be slightly more respectable with my other nicknames in this game. Coca is slang for dragon. Cocaine. And apparently a dragon. No, that's for the greatest Pokemon to call it with names for Pokemon. And they're not, and they've got to avoid the ones where they're calling the dragon a pussy. They have to avoid those names. I said Coco was for El Coco, as in the one that catches you. Is that the one from like that sewer episode of Futurama? What was that one? What was the sewer monster that that ate people in Futurama? I think that was a different thing. El Coco is the Spanish boogeyman. Cocolada for reasons then. What was the Lada part? What was the Lada part? God of War literally comes for regard and well, or basically to see. Reasons? Okay. Okay. I assume I can't be told what Lada means then, because it's based on one of its evolutions in the future. Is that what you're telling me? That it's based on a future evolution? Though it becomes more appropriate. Wild guess. Wild guess, that's what I'm being told here. I still don't really know what it looks like other than tiny. So, it's gonna be hard to look for it. If other people are willing to troll through this mountain shit with me to try and find this, I would appreciate it. Though, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, now that just goes back down. That just goes back down. Ah, Snorunt! Get out of the way! Okay, so we're gonna call this one Cocolada. The QA has reasons, so I'm gonna go with the reasons. We have Patamba for the... I'm just gonna call it... Was it Patamba that we had for the... Ah! Don't fall off. Wait, was it Patamba for the gay duck? I think it was Patamba. I read that somewhere earlier. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Yeah, Patamba. Patamba. I'm gonna call the duck that now, otherwise I'll forget. We're calling this one Patamba. Change your nickname. I can only do it once, so I gotta get it correct. Or I can just change it back to... I can just change it back to Mikey. So, Patamba. Patamba. We got that. There we go. There we go. Cocolada is what we're getting for the thing later on. I don't actually have the others in my party, do I? Let me grab the other ones from my party. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm realizing I don't actually have them on me. Mom Amarillo, you gotta get sent back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mom Amarillo, go back. Funny how I'm moving these two out just to swap them with the actual real versions of them instead of these fake ones that I've got here. There we go. We can get rid of the fake ones. Go over to here. Get the real ones. Oh, we also need the mudfish name. We also need a mudfish name. Yeah, we need a mudfish name. And you can go back here. There was like a feminine hammer name someone's that Missile I think said before. Maza. Maza. I mean, just the name Maza kind of works. They don't have to be super long. I kind of like Maza. Even if it is just Spanish for hammer. Even if it is just the Spanish word for hammer. What's the easiest way to get up? Just jump. Just jump at the wall. Whee! Whee! I mean, yeah, it really is what we're doing, isn't it? Where it's just like, we're just trying to come up with a name for this Pokemon that the developers didn't. Based on the same shit. This is the process they go through when naming Pokemon. And then they have to do it for several different languages. Props to the people who localize Pokemon names. I imagine different people would do it for various different regions. Daily Maza is Mace, but it still sounds nice. Similar enough. Similar enough. Well, if you were to combine it with something else, it's either it's a baby or it's a fairy. If you were to combine like Maza with something else. And then just turn it into a different pun. Or like a pun of like the two things combined. And by pun, I mean just a combination of different words. They're not really puns. They're not really... I mean, Meow Joanna is a pun. That's a pun. That's a pun. Some of them aren't actually puns, though. They're just combining Spanish words. So, you know, a pun. Are there caves higher up? In this mountain? I genuinely don't remember. Mega Hammer baby pun, but I can't be bothered for when it evolves. It could still be a baby in the future. It could be, I mean, the second stage kind of looks more like a toddler or an adolescent teenager, but Mazahara, Mazada Hadaza both feel wrong. I mean, Mazada kind of works. If I had to choose out of those ones, Mazada I kind of like. It's kind of funny that the names are that similar to each other, though. For the ones that we're going for. I kind of like Mazada. Yeah, is there caves higher up on this mountain? I know we spent like 4 streams in a row on this mountain. But those that cave network that's here. Are there other caves up here? I don't think there is. It's mainly flat area around most of this until you get down to the bottom of it. Is there caves over this area? I don't think there, again, I don't think there is. It doesn't really help when it just says somewhere in this the entire area, you can find it. Doesn't really help to actually locate it. Mazahara could also work. Is Hada baby or fairy? Or is it something else that's similar to that? I mean, I kind of like the name Mazahara. I like Mazahara. Hey, gimme go. Hey, gimme go. So I'm trying to look out from here to remember if there's any cave networks that are like high up in the mountain. Harder is fairy. Oh yeah, people already said baby before. Well, it's fairy. That works. Fairy hammer. Well, hammer fairy, I guess more technically. I like Mazahara. Okay. It's good. Okay. Its nickname for the hammer wielding baby is now Mazahara. Yeah, there's no other caves, is there? There's no other caves. So it's either caves or deep snow. And it's just, problem is that it's just somewhere on the fucking mountain, which really does not narrow it down. It really doesn't narrow it down when it's just somewhere on the fucking mountain. No, I want to look at the map. The game won't let me look at the map. There it is. There it is. That's it. Sorry, I'm just looking at this again. This one might be hard to find. If it is indeed a pseudo-legendary, it's gonna be hard to find. It's gonna be hard to find if it is indeed a pseudo. Yeah, it's just up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, caves and deep snow. But just the mountain itself. It doesn't narrow it down. This will be the entire stream. I'm not going to get a single gym done today because we're going to spend the entire stream looking for this and then trying to come up with nicknames. I am going to nickname Tinker Tink though. Who is still asleep? Who is still asleep? I'm going to nickname you Maza. Your nickname is now Mazahara. There we go. Mazahara. Ta-da! Ta-da Mazahara! There we go. There we go. There we go. I didn't actually nickname you. Did I nickname you? No, I did. I was looking at the name at the top there. It says, no, it still says that. Names for mud include Lodo and Baro. What about friends? Is friend anything more than amigo? Or am I thinking of a different language? Because I like the idea of just calling it mud friends. I like the idea of calling it mud friend. Because it's shaped like a friend. Now realizing I also have to work out how to evolve it. I'm hoping it, because I caught one before that was fully evolved from a raid. Gotta hope that we just evolve it normally. Mud friend is cute. I like that. Amigo, but you could say Kalega. Or which, okay, so basically we have 4 combinations there of Lodo and Baro to start with, and then Amigo and Kalega, like, as the second part. By the way, I apologize. I apologize if any of these Pokemon are gonna be named slurs by the end of this. I'm taking Twitch chat word as gold and just assuming that it's that. Yeah, Baro and Amigo I kind of like. Gonna make a dragon candy sandwich and see if I can find one. Sure, I should join you. I should join you. We were talking about sandwiches before in home ec class. I should probably join you in on that sandwich eating. And probably other words, but let me think. I mean, Baramigo kind of. I like Baramigo. I can't even ride Correct on here. Oh my god. You're somewhere. Okay. I'm gonna join you, Mikey. I'm gonna make a sandwich with you. Sandwich on top. We could make a sandwich on the top of the world. Whee! Whee! Hell yeah! Whee! I found a stage. I found a stage. Whee! Groovy musics. Groovy music's the chill/study to. Golduck, you feel like you're out of place here. I didn't even see the tadpole. Cat, don't fall in there. Pokemon also does a funny thing on Everest for 15 seconds of fame. It's not like several people die climbing up Everest or anything. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Alright, I'm gonna drop onto your picnic table. I'm gonna land right on top of it. I also don't know where your picnic table is. Oh! Oh, I got close. I got close. Sup? I can't, actually. Sup? There we go. I'm joining in on your picnic. Alright. So I can make a sandwich. I'm not... Actually, no, I do want to redecorate my cups. Several people per trip. Yeah. Gold bottles. Yeah! Yeah! I gotta be fancy and show off to everyone that I'm a bougie fuck. Yeah! If you have pepper, you can just bring that as a condiment. I also never did the thing of going to a shop and actually adjusting and buying all that stuff. Look how bougie I am. I have all the gold stuff because I'm an idiot. Because I'm an idiot. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I want to make a sandwich. So what can I add that won't fuck it up? You found one? Right, if someone drops on your table, dropping a list, they put a bunch of gold on the table and they make you make them a sandwich. I'm a very normal person. I'm just gonna add some of this. Spicy, heavy, mystic, obviously. There we go. Put, Pickles and not put them on the sandwich. Too late. Too late, whoops. Well, we have one. Don't catch it, because I would like to catch it. If I catch it, then we can nickname it when we change the name of it a million times. But, also, I want to use Everest Pills. But if you're able to just keep an eye on it and just stare and just death stare at it, I'd appreciate that. Watercress. Ooh. Gone fancy. The fact that the sandwiches have to be long makes them so fucking bad. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we wasted my first Kyoto! It's level 36. I mean, that's better than I was hoping. Wow, what a fucked up sandwich. 36 isn't that bad. If it's a pseudo-legendary, it'd be overpowered to use it earlier anyways. And, you know, it gives us a chance to do a couple fights without it. I mean, Flambe's in its 40s, so... you can apparently have a friend use a Mystica for bonus shiny chance, and then they can reset to keep the item while you still get the bonus chance. That's hilarious. That is hilarious that it doesn't, like, save after doing the sandwiches. What a fucked up sandwich. Imagine being at a restaurant and they bring that out to you. Oh, spicy. Spicy life. Imagine that actually being the sandwich that was brought out to you on the table. Just completely fucked up. Just like, this long-ass bun with a single patty on it. Like, 2 bits of onion off to the side. And the condiment you use messed it up. Oh, the olive oil. My bad. My bad. Anyway, well... Did he even get the dragon up? Well, look. I need to go buy more condiments is what I need to do. But also, if I track you down... Alright, it doesn't work if I do this. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts are you? Are you back down this one? No. There's too many symbols on the map, and I can't keep track of where people are because my brain bad. There you are. There you are. Says destination. Also, I can just fly to here. I mean, if there's one right here, then that works out perfectly. Tandem Mouse. I need Tandem Mouse. I need Tandem Mouse. If it's level 36, I actually want to lower its level a little bit, and I'll need Tandem Mouse for that. Tandem Mouse! Bug eaten! Come back to me! There we go. There we go. I did not arrive at the destination. It's marked over there. It's amazing how playing multiplayer in this game has really fucked up this game in so many ways. Oh, okay, you're down. Oh. You're down here. Hello. Did you find one? Oh! Oh! Jesus Christ! Okay. Oh, there's a... Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this would have been hard to find. This may have been a little hard to find. Yeah. Maybe a little bit difficult to find. Jesus Christ. What a tiny little hole on a wall. I definitely do not remember this thing. No part of me remembers what this thing is. Feel like I've never seen it before. Which is perfect Pokemon to use. Again, if it's a pseudo-legendary, then it's just funny to use. I'm assuming it's a pseudo-legendary based on the fact that it is a dragon Pokemon near the end of the Pokemon. I'm going to have a wild guess and say it is that. Anyway, super fan. Oh my god. Do you have any idea how fucking good it feels to be able to enter a battle and I tell my Pokemon to use an attack and then the Pokemon then subsequently does the attack? Do you have any idea how fucking sexy that feels? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. It feels fucking amazing. Anyway, Premier Ball. Premier Ball. Hell yeah. Frigibax was good. So what was this one, Deku, you said? Cocolada? Several levels. Oh. Meow Joanna wants to learn... That is a loaded statement to put there. That is a loaded statement from the video game. Meow Joanna wants to learn Magical Leaf. Hell yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does. Magical Leaf is not even like as good. It's a physical attacker. No, we're not. It's actually not gonna learn it. Aqua Jet though, we can learn Aqua Jet. We can learn Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet's a good move to learn. You are also a physical attacker, huh? Mikey, did you give me 2 fucking adamant Coca-Cola? Okay. Mikey, did you give me 2 adamant Pokemon for the 2 starters? Because holy shit, wow. I was about to say, wow, they just both happen to have the right natures. You traded them to me. You probably gave me 2 adamants. If you do that knowingly, thank you. If you didn't do that knowingly, holy shit, lol. Frigibax absorbs heat through its dorsal fin and converts the heat into ice energy. The higher the temperature, the more energy Frigibax stores. There are extras on my shiny hunt of them. What's the meaning of Coca-Cola? I apparently can't be told. It's based on its evolution, apparently. It's apparently based on its evolution. When someone tells me something is for reasons, they're the right natures on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, because, yeah, they would have all had that, yeah. When someone tells me that something is for reasons, they mean it's for spoilers, so I can't tell you, but trust me. Which I usually trust people when they say that. They even have their hidden abilities. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, Mikey. Alright, Coca-Cola. There we go. I forgot to do my party. So this thing turns hot into cold. And then subsequently turns yes into no, and turns in into out, up into down. Dorsal fin, aka the one on its back. Oh, back. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, that's why it's backs. Okay. Oh, okay. I've pieced it together now. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. So yeah. Anyway, these are our Pokemon from before. Actually, let me do this, or it will confuse me. Let me do this, or it will confuse me. If you're curious to the Pokemon that we've used so far in our series, to explore the map and get the Titans, this was our team here. Well, I mean, we had Flambe for a lot of it, but Charger replaced it. And then we had these ones. And this was the team for Team Star, and now we have the team for the gym battles. We have Flambe, we have Meowajuana, we have Patamba, we have Mazahara, we have Coca-Cola, and we've sort of decided on Whipper's name, which is Mud Friends. What were our options? Oh. Now we find a wild Dunsparce. Now we find a wild Dunsparce as well. We also get a wild Dunsparce. Also, wow, pseudo legendary cave. There's also a Bagon here. You know, I'm just gonna catch Bagon because I can. Well, if I can. Bagon is Salamence. Salamence is just good for my own time. For my own personal reasons. I'm gonna catch Bagon. Bagon these nuts to make sure you don't get pregnant, because that's how condoms work. Could you imagine hooking up with someone and you ask them if they've got protection and they're just like, yeah, babe, don't worry, I've got protection. And then they get the condom out and they just shove their entire scrotum into the condom. How do you explain, at that point, how do you explain that to someone? How do you explain to someone at that point that that's not how that works? This is not gonna work, I'm gonna have to attack it. I posted the reason in spoiler chat. Again, it's for spoilers. It is for spoiler. You know what? I can yawn. I should probably yawn. I'm gonna try and catch this. This is just a Pokemon because Salamence is cool as fuck, so, you know. Is Metagross in this game? Is Metagross in this game? Because Metagross should be in this game. Metagross should be in everything. Yeah, Metagross is really cool. Sorry, distracted. Why are we here in this conversation? You can't ask me that. I don't know. I don't know. Plan to add it for DLC. I forgot that they do that. I forgot because they did that for Sword and Shield. I didn't play the DLC of Sword and Shield, so I didn't experience that. But yeah, when they add the DLC, they increase the Pokemon in the decks. I forgot about that. This is just not gonna work. What can I attack this thing with where it won't kill it instantly because I'm like level 40? Oh, actually, I'm not that high above it. A not very effective move should be okay. I'm not massively high, but I keep forgetting that Flambe is like early 40s. I keep forgetting. Never mind, it still murdered it instantly. Alright, Salamence is gone. Everyone say bye, Salamence! Everyone say bye, Salamence! gone. Dead and gone forever now. That was the last Bagon in the entire world. Cypher, do you mind? Cypher, do you mind? Fortunately, I have super effective on you, though. Holy crap, why are you level 54? Why are you level 50? Why is the stuff in the hidden cave in its 30s and the stuff immediately outside of the cave in its 50s? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the hell? Okay, I'm actually scared of where we are now. What the shit? So yes, I'm sleeping in my next Sunday after I've read a competitive Dragonite. I don't know if I remember. Oh my god! Ah! 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 You can't even see it on camera. If I put it in front of the thing. No, you can't. There we go. There we go. A bunch of string started coming out of my shirt. Sorry! I gotta cut it before it undoes the stitching in my entire shirt. Ah! Shit. Shit. I do not wear this shirt very frequently, and it is falling apart. Whoopsies. Why is the Google see everything for Metagross a joke, Metagross in one random episode of the anime? Not like the official render, the official art. No, none of that. What were the names that were coming up for the Mudfish again? I remember it was Mud Friends, but I don't remember what any of the individual things were. There was like 2 words for mud and 2 words for friends. Well, amigo, but I remember that part. But I don't remember anything beyond that. I should stop killing this Pokemon. I'm gonna be able to level for the gyms. We'll go back and actually get ready for the gyms. It's always a pain when it's a Bulbapedia therapy, but this is just weird. Wow! Okay, well, we are... Okay, so this thing is already evolving. We should probably go do the gyms before I kill more wild Pokemon and it evolves further. This thing is already evolving. Meowjoanna is already evolving. Lol and Lemon. Baramigo, that was it. Hey! It stood up! It stood up! Hey! It stood up! And everyone's heart fucking broke. Oh, the cat stood up. How... The one Pokemon out of the starters that's staying on all 4 of its legs is one that wasn't on 4 legs for its first evolution, because Fuecoco was bipedal in its first one. Yo, Meowjoanna evolved into Florigito. And it became the furry one, too. Does that mean 2 of the starters are furry bait? Does that mean 2 of the starters are furry bait? Are you trying to tell me that Quaxly's final evolution isn't furry bait? Because it is. Quaxly's final evolution has a larger ass than most of the women characters. 3 of you are adventurous enough. Florigato definitely wields the vine hidden beneath its long fur, slamming the hard flower bud against its opponents. Oh, that's what that part is there. Okay, it like swings it around and goes bang and hits you. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a cool idea. That it has like a little flower thing that it swings and knocks at people. And Batamba's also evolving. Quaxly's not furry bait, it's self-insert. See, we saw the last one of this. I haven't actually seen the second one. We saw the last one first. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Quaxwell. It's definitely getting there. We definitely see how this becomes the last one. Practicing Pokemon. This Pokemon constantly run through shallow waters to train their legs, then compete with each other to see which of them kicks the most gracefully. I do love how for a lot of the starters, they do try to make the starter look like a baby or a child in its first one, and make it look like a teenager in its second phase, and then it becomes like badass or cool in its final one. They usually do that with a lot of the starters, to like really mimic your adventure throughout the game. Like your starter is literally aging with you. You can do it, Shadows. Keep trying. One day they'll load in. One day they'll load in properly. Anyway, what was I saying? Baramigo. Baramigo, I like that. There we go. There we go. We at least came up with a proper naming convention for this entire squad. At least for this entire path, we have like an actual naming convention. Is there a theme amongst the Pokemon themselves? Cool, I guess, is the theme. Final evolution happened at 36. There were some earlier generations where the starters evolved at different levels, right? I'm pretty sure they've been consistent, all the same Pokemon evolve, like all the starters evolve at the same levels for a while. But there were some earlier ones where the evolutions did happen at different levels from memory. So anyway, we have our team for the gyms. We have Flambe, we have Meow, the best name of any Pokemon that we've given. I think it's because he had 2 evolutions, which fucks with the time and stuff. We have Patamba, we have Mazahara, we have Baramigo, and we also have Cocolata. We have our squad. We can't actually use Cocolata for a bit because it's over leveled, but we can use a bunch of these ones. We can use everything else because of the level that we've quoted at. And obviously we'll be doing, you know, gyms, so at some point we'll be able to use them. Anyhow, we're gonna fly back to the first town. We're gonna fly back to Los Patos. Then we have to decide how we're going to do the gyms. The order we're going to do the gyms in. Because our goal for the Titans was kind of like a circle around the map. Dartboard? Dartboard. I kind of like that idea. If I had a printer, I'd print out a map and like flip a coin and whatever it lands closest to is what I'd do. Do I have anything sticky I can flick at my monitor that won't damage the monitor? We could do random number generator. That's the closest thing I could do to a dartboard. We have a look at them here. And, like, going, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I could do a random number generator to decide which one we go for. Or we could do, maybe we could do just a spiral the other direction. We could do a spiral the other way. Because for the other thing, brain, hard, word, fuck. We did counterclockwise for the Titans. We could just do clockwise for these ones. Like, just start here and then just go counterclockwise. And then just go bam, 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 bam. Though I have this weird feeling that this one and this one are meant to be the first two, given that they're the first towns right next to you. It could be that. It could also be that. Is there any rule on you being overleveled when it comes to taking on the gyms? I mean, if we end up at a gym that is way higher level, then I'll just naturally be overleveled for the other ones. I mean, like, if we want this to be a proper battle, we could do them in order. We could do them in order of levels if we want to, like, level up appropriately with them and have it be a proper challenge. Or we could go do the final one now and then none of the others are a challenge. Because if I had to guess, the last ones are going to be this one and these two because they're the hardest to reach. I know this is close to the beginning, but you've got like the entire mountain pass to get through to get here. Where this is just in the field, this is just in the field, that's just in the town, easy to get to. These are a little further away, so I imagine it probably goes these 3 first, then these 2, then these 3. I imagine it probably goes in that order. There's a list of what order to do the gyms in. Because this is the one where we're taking it the most seriously with the levels, because we're not actually using items or anything. In the middle of battle and we're doing set stuff. That might be a wise idea. It might be a wise idea to try and take them on in order. To try and not get over leveled. Because again, we could get to the last one easy. Because which one of these is going to be the last one? It's really hard to tell. I mean, even when we did Team Star. Even when we did Team Star, it was just like, okay, bottom to the top of the map. And that was mostly okay. But this one is definitely after this one. You want us to tell you? Yeah. Tell me, like, as we go along. Otherwise, I will forget. You can tell me which one's first. For the purposes of make this a proper challenge, we'll do this one in the actual level order. We'll do this one in proper level order. So you can tell me the first one. If you tell me them all now, I'll forget which one's which. That's the issue. First one will be the bug gym. I'm assuming that's one of these two. I have to zoom in to actually find out, aren't I? I am assuming... okay. If I'm on this one, I can actually see. Bug Jam! Bug Jam. Says destination. Ta-da! Perfect. So let us heal first. Let us heal. We are going to use hold items for this. Well, it's probably hiccups. It's probably wise to use heal items. Hold items for this. I should say. It's probably wise to use hold items for this. And we're not using anything else. It's not that I couldn't use them for the other ones. I just kept forgetting to. And also tell us levels of Pokemon that latest use. I can find that out on my own. I can find that out on my own. If we get to the first one and I'm well and truly over-leveled, then I won't grind for the next one. I would rather go into stuff under-leveled than over-leveled, so if I just don't train between gyms, then that will naturally happen eventually. And then I can throw my face at it, and if I'm under-leveled, I can try to beat it. And if I don't, then I'll level a little bit. We can wait till then. Hey, Domino! Hello! We're about to actually play the... We've only been streaming for like 2.5 hours, but we're about to finally play the video game. So, I gotta go to here. What hold items do I have? Where are my hold items? What are hold items? Where are hold items in this game? I always forget. Where are hold items? Right, the hold items are in the fucking leveling thing, aren't they? Why are they here? Why are hold items in the level thing? I don't understand that. It confuses me immensely. I don't get it at all. Anyhow, what are actual hold items that we have that have effects? We have a Quick Claw. We have Quick Claw, which is nice. We have Leftovers. Soft Sand is ground. Rock type. Boosting the holder's physical moves, holder's special moves. Do we have any special attackers? Oh, we do have a special attacker. It's Flambe. I have no idea what types the other ones actually are. Reflect moves last longer. Super effective moves. Pokemon with good type coverage, that'd be nice. Power Herb, Black Clays, the rocks that we're not going to use. Rocky Helmet. We'll put that on something to just tank damage. Or it's just sleeping under the PC during the rain. You gotta protect yourself from the rain. Punching moves and prevents direct contact with targets. Protects the user from additional effects of things, which seems pretty powerful. I have a lot less battle items than I thought I did. Actually, you said... I don't even know the abilities of half of the things that I have. I don't know the abilities of half the things I have. Oh! What the fuck? Wait, what? That's the ability this Pokemon has? This man can sleep under the roof. Yeah, protecting himself from the rain. That's the ability this thing has? Okay, that changes things. That changes things. Yeah, the best hidden ability out of the three. Oh, and Moxie. Okay, Moxie's an interesting one to have there. Okay, well, okay. The super. Okay, we're gonna have to make sure that this thing has a shitload of type coverage, and we can give this thing the super effective belt. If we just give this thing a ton of type coverage to attack, then it can also get super effective attacks in. Okay, Mold Breaker is just fantastic, and you're a physical attacker, which is not surprising considering you have a hammer on you. You're a physical attacker, but your nature actually makes it worse. Contact with the Pokemon may poison the attacker. Oh, I kind of want to give you Rocky Helmet just to really disincentivize physically attacking this Pokemon. That'd be really funny. Also, give it Rocky Helmet. It's an annoying hair sticking out of my neck and it won't come out. And Thermal Exchange. Boost the attack stat when the Pokemon is hit by a Fire-type move. The Pokemon also cannot be burned. But it's not one of the ones that negates damage from fire attacks. But it doesn't negate. So we could also have the ability of Water Absorb. I mean, poisoning the Pokemon, the opponent when they physically attack me. That's how we, like, beat the last thing for, Penny. Sorry, I'm now touching my face. That's really sticking out. I just gotta get rid of it. It's annoying me. Yeah. 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 Sorry, it's really irritating. I've got most of my, like, hair removed from laser hair, but there's a couple hairs that still grow, and the ones that still grow are most stubborn, so they're really prickly. The Furrow Break gets a Greninja ability. Well, that certainly didn't happen in Sword and Shield as well. Oh, did it? Did that also happen in Sword and Shield? I mean, to be fair, Unaware is pretty hilarious. Though I don't know if Unaware is actually good on Skeledirge, considering... Wait, is Unaware avoid the opponent's stat changes, or does it include your own stat changes? I don't remember. Is Unaware only the opponent's stat changes, or does it include your own Pokemon stat changes? Because its main move increases its special attack every time it attacks with Torch Song. So I hope, yeah. Ignores the opponents, okay. It ignores the opponents. Not yours, okay. Okay. Couldn't remember. I was gonna say it'd be pretty bad if it avoided your own as well. So everything on our team right now is a physical attacker, except for Skeledirge, who's a special attacker. Everything else is a physical attacker, which is pretty funny. We've definitely leaned towards physical attackers for this playthrough. We've definitely done that. Running its basic skill with a different more method. Oh yeah, Libero. I forgot that Libero is that ability. I remember Cinderace having Libero. I forgot that Libero is the same effect as Protean. However it's actually pronounced. Anyway, I'm gonna give some Pokemon these items because they're very useful to have now. We're going to give... So we're gonna give the Expert Belt to... I didn't mean use. Give to Pokemon. I meant... Yeah, so we're gonna give the Expert Belt to you. Because if we're changing your type, we can exploit weaknesses, get stabbed, and do even more damage with that. So we can do this. Wise Glasses, we literally have one Pokemon that has special attack, so we're going to give that to you. Boost power of physical moves. I didn't mean that. I'm going to give that to you for the time being, because I can't really use Frigibax right now. We have leftovers. You know what? Leftovers is probably good to... I'm going to assume... Actually, no. I don't want to give you leftovers. No, I don't want to give you leftovers. Sorry. I'm giving you fucking Rocky Helmet. I'm giving you Rocky Helmet because it's really funny to poison and do that at the same time. With all of that happening at once. That's pretty funny. Boost special attack if holder is damaged by a water type attack. That could be funny to give to Skeledirge. That could be funny to give to Skeledirge. Because it's going to get hit by water. I mean, it's a consumable. It's a consumable. So I kind of don't want to do that. Because we get one use of it. It protects it from additional effects of enemies. I mean, I might as well give that to someone because it's useful. And Frigibax. And Frigibax can have Quick Claw. I don't know how fast or slow it is. But just so something has Quick Claw, because Quick Claw is nice. Just so we have hold items. Just so we have hold items. Move learnings, enter boxes, give nicknames, autosave. Show nicknames, skip cutscenes, help functions. Which would be out land towns are but it's gonna have to wait to fuck. No. Give Float Rock the best item in the TCG. Well, Float Rock in the TCG is you can retreat and it's either no cost or reduced cost. I'm pretty sure in the deck that I built it does have that. Is set not an option here? Do we just have to manually never change out our Pokemon? Is that actually not a thing you can turn on in the game anymore? I think it's actually... I can't see it anywhere here. So I don't think it's a... Yeah, not... Okay, so the game doesn't turn it on, but that's a rule we're sticking by. Okay. Okay. That's a rule we're sticking by. We're just never swapping out when the game prompts us, when we carry our Pokemon, and we're not using items mid-battle, which is gonna suck, because using items mid-battle was how we carried our last 2 playthroughs. They got rid of it for some reason. At least you can, I mean, you can still manually do it. The game doesn't force you to change out Pokemon between things, because that would be ridiculous. Yeah, not using items mid-battle... Alright, I already said it, didn't I? Not using items mid-battle is going to be tough. That is how we beat the last 2 ones. However, the last 2 ones we also beat by the nature of our Pokemon for the Titan Path were ridiculously underleveled, and in the Team Star Path, they were also Pokemon who literally didn't attack for like 90% of their moves. So, I feel like it's a worthwhile trade-off. I feel like it's a worthwhile trade-off to not use items. This is now proper battling. The other ones are gimmicky shit. Now it's proper shit. That I'm setting rules for just... Because fuck it, why not? Fuck it, why not? I don't have a challenge playthrough of this game going. We're not like doing a Nuzlocke or a Wonderlock or a Wedlock or any other type of lock, but we are making it stupid. Our challenge playthrough is to make the playthrough as stupid as possible. Which I think, personally, we're fucking crushing it. I think we're absolutely crushing it on the stupid bitch factor. In that regard, we're doing fantastic. God, there's so many items that I've just never picked up. It really makes you realize there's how many places on the map I've never been to. Despite how much time we spent exploring, there's a lot of sections that I just, like entire sections that I just completely skipped by. I also I haven't used any TMs, but also TMs are a thing that are more useful to use when you evolve, because then you'll probably actually have the ability to use TMs, because TM bases usually expand as you level up. Whee! Hello! Whee! I made it to town! Alright. So what are gyms in this game? We haven't done a single gym in this game. So what are gyms in this game? What do they happen to be? There's one of these buildings in every single town, and we've not done any of them. Hello. Our gym leader here in Coltondo is the battling baker herself, Katie. Don't let her sweet looks fool you into letting down your guard. You come to Coltondo right in the middle of our Olive Harvest Festival. Gym test here serves as part of the festival too. We should also probably change out our Pokemon here to not be overpowered as shit. Let's send in Baramigo first, just because Baramigo is the lowest level thing here. And the first gym could be level 5. It could be level 10. It could be 20. Really hard to tell with this game. But I'm probably going to be under-leveled for at least one of them. But we'll see how it goes. But we will see how it goes. We do them in order. They're going to only increase by like 5 at a time at max, so... And Amona's here. Oh, hey, Fire. What's up, Amona? You know what I'm realizing? We did all this stuff. Okay, after this, because we're going to go back to the school to check for any classes. There's a bunch of other events at the school. We didn't actually do any of those. Like speaking to the director or the nurse. Those are also things that were appearing. We haven't done any of that. We were meant to do that when we were doing the lessons. And I completely forgot. After this, and we go to check for more lessons, remind me to do that. Because I will forget. Came to see this gym, huh? That can only mean one thing. You're out to earn some gym badges and take on the Pokemon League, aren't you? After quite a while, I am here now to do it. Yes, I knew it! I'm so glad I asked you to do it. Before you can battle the gym leader, you gotta pass a certain challenge set by them. Their gym test. Every gym test is different. If you ask the lobby staff about it, they'll tell you what's up. Here, have these. When you use them, consider it me healing up your Pokemon. Oh, I'm literally not using items in this route at the moment, but thanks. Remind you to do your social links. we're gonna increase our Arcanas to sleep with the nurse if it's anything like Persona. I'm so glad you're aiming to be the champion too. This is the best news ever. I'm finally getting to it. Man, I'm so excited I can barely stand still. Guys, I have to go bury over a trainer I run into. Bye, Nemona. Bye, Nemona. All out of fence. Kind of all out of fence using a Pokemon strong against bug types. This gym smells delicious. So sweet. Very formal looking lobby here. Oh my god. Vivillon's this fucking big? What is that with every, like, butterfly or moth Pokemon in Pokemon games being fucking enormous? Why are they all so fucking huge? Okay, if you don't end up rolling a Smoliv instead of the Olive Ball. What? What is happening? Also, oh my god. Oh my god, the greeting thing. A fun little baby area in the corner. There's the daycare center. And they have like a greeting cooking show on. You should see it. No, we've seen Venomoths before in this. Venomoth is fucking ridiculous. It is so fucked up how huge Venomoth is. We now know how they would compare to humans in terms of size and height. It is honestly fantastic to see the Pokemon at their proper scale. It gets you such a better idea of what the Pokemon are actually like when you can see their proper size. I'm so glad they finally did it. I mean, people were modding it into the previous games to do it for the 3D games, but the fact that they've actually seen those mods are popular and gone, okay, open worlds, we've got the ability to do it this time. Let's actually make every Pokemon to scale. It's fantastic. Again, just makes the Pokemon, like, you can just get a appreciation of what they are so much easier. Something about I'm a bit terrified of standing next to it if it existed. Yeah, we've seen, from past several months down, it's just like, oh, so that's bigger than Koraidon. That's fucking terrifying. Welcome to the Cortondo Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Fire, yes? Hell yeah, it is. Fucking such a sick name. So glad I got it. Great, now in order to face Gym Leader Katie, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Cortondo Gym, that means taking on the Olive Roll. Oh, is this that thing we were trying to play soccer with before? Oh, is this the thing we were trying to play soccer with before? Olive production is a big part of life in Cortondo. We've held the Olive Harvest Festival here each year for generations to usher in bumper crops. To pass our gym test, you'll need to roll an olive-shaped ball all the way to the goal. Your effort should help ensure we get a great olive harvest next year, too. How big the other legendary Pokemon would be. I mean, Wailord's always the hilarious one. But yeah, even legendaries. I want to, like, how huge is Kyogre? I want to see that. The staffer over the olive rolling field will explain the rules to you in further detail. I'll register the location of your in your map app. It's just to the north of town. Now get out there and have fun. So it's not like Sword and Shield, where you go into the building and you do a test there. Though I imagine the tests are going to be similar in nature of silly little mini games as opposed to battling trainers. I think it was over here. Was it over here? Whee! Ah, is it you? Try the olive roll right here. Welcome to the olive rolling field. This gym test is all about stamina. You need to push all you've got to get a large olive ball roll and make it all the way to the end. Get the ball over various obstacles, then push it into goal to clear the course. You're filled in. Are you ready to start the gym test? Oh, hell yeah, I am. Remember that one in Sword and Shield that was like a fucking pinball machine, basically? I just know it looks terrifying considering you pretty much just sleep most of the time. Great. Burn a wish for the good olive harvest and roll, roll, roll away! Using the town and its local area / culture. So I guess that's gonna be the theme of the gyms here, is that it's like world building for Paldea. We're building on the culture of Paldea. Are they the small leaf Pokemon there that the dude was talking about? 2, 1, go! Roll it! Push! Go! Oh my god, I can actually get on Koraidon. Okay. Okay. Go! Cheat! Let's... Alright, okay. Okay. Boing! Boing! Oh, I'm not allowed to go. Okay, I'm not allowed to do that. You can fight. This is cheating. This is just cheating. This is just cheating. Alright. It's not cheating, it's speedrunning. Oh, is that the entire thing? We do it once. You do it once and it's fine. It's fine, it's done. That may have actually been well, not a challenge, but that may have been more than anything if I actually didn't run the Pokemon. You gotta challenge that person to a battle. Oh, whoops. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. We'll try and actually battle the trainers of this ones in the future. With that performance, I'm sure we can look forward to a great olive harvest next year. Hey, to clear your gym test officially cleared. Congratulations! We support your results at lobby staffer at the gym. Good luck in your battle against Katie. I just cheated. That was just straight up cheating. That's all that was. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. When's the tier list of every single gym in all of the Pokemon games? Where's the tier list happening? When's it happening? When do we get the gyms that are like the excruciating for an 8-year-old to solve puzzles that we got back in Gen 3? When do we get another gym? That's the rotating platforms from the fucking Tree Town gym for the flying gym in Hoenn. That, like, drove me insane as a teenager. Or a kid. Or the teleporting maze thing in the fucking Mosspool City or whatever it's called. So when new classes are unlocked, by the way, you don't have to keep going back and check. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm going to go back after this anyway because we've got to do our social links. They probably already exist. We're going to film ours. You don't just need everyone's opinions. You need my opinions on it. Welcome back, Fire. Here you're on a roll out there. Big congratulations for me for successfully clearing the gym test. You now earn the right to challenge the gym leader. Are you ready to challenge gym leader Katie, the sugar bug? Hell yeah, I am. Very well. Allow me to show you to the battle card. I feel like the gym routes I feel like the gym stuff may actually be super fast comparatively. Over Million gym in the dumb random trash can puzzle. Probably has Lieutenant Zerda's gym on the bottom. Yep. Yeah. It's a random chance whether you complete it, and you have to get it randomly right twice in a row. Also, fuck you. Eat up, my cute little Vivillon. We still have... Okay. Okay, they've brought back the cheering crowd from Sword and Shield. But instead of entire stadium, it's just a couple people from the town on the outskirts of the battlefield. Vivillon! Oh, what a lovely trainer you are. Thank you very much for your skillful olive rolling. It was quite impressive. Oh, did I forget to introduce myself? Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I'm the owner here at Patisserie Soapberry. There is some logic, but not much. So, she runs a bakery. Oh, and I am also a gym leader. Okay. Which one's the side hustle? Out of running a bakery and being a gym leader, which one's the side hustle? All of Black and White 2's are gyms for high positions. I've never actually played Black and White 2. Gym's the side hustle? I guess you would do gym less frequently. You rock up to the bakery every day to cook stuff. The gym is just whenever one of the students come by. All gym leaders have other jobs. Yeah, being a gym leader is a side hustle. Yeah, I've not actually... Yeah, Black and White 2 is one I haven't played. I also haven't played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. The sequel games are the ones that I've missed. I've also missed Oris. I didn't play Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I've also heard that out of the remakes, those ones changed the original game the least. So I've played them basically. Also haven't played Legends Arceus. I haven't played the DLC for Sword and Shield. There's a lot of Pokemon that I haven't played, it turns out. Even though they've been in the background of my, like, fucking face cam forever, as long as I've had face cam, I've played very few of the games. Black and White 2 is lovely. Oh no, I've heard fantastic things about Black and White 2. They're sequels to Black and White, already fantastic games. So I imagine they'd be pretty damn good, but yeah. I'm gonna DLC coming for this game. I know, they keep trying to advertise it to me, and I keep trying to look away from it every time I see it. Oh, that's right, I'm not in my shop. I'm on duty as leader of the Cortondo gym right now. Yes, this is the side hustle. My worst gym was the Olean Potata Cave. Oh yeah, because the fucking, yeah, the ones in Sun and Moon are kind of trials like this as well, aren't they? But it's the entire thing. My main was Mischievous, Ghosts of Psychic moves. Alolan Rattata is normal dark, none of our moves can hit each other. You just keep going until one of them struggles the other to death. Forgive me. My name is Katie, and I am the gym leader here in Cortondo. She literally forgot about her side hustle despite going to it right now. She's moonlighting as a gym leader and she forgot. Her gym feels really personalized, they have their own version of a gym theme. It's really fun. I should play Black and White too. I've heard good things about it. Again, say you got a Black and White, so that's not surprising. My main line of work is crafting sweets as a pastry trap. Yes, this is very much the side hustle. Little sweets that bring happiness with just one bite. Bug-type Pokemon hiding in foliage. Both are small and yet very powerful. Don't let your guard down unless you would like to find yourself knocked off your feet. They really need to introduce more, like, high-tier bug Pokemon. They really do. Like, they always fill out the earlier ranks with bug, and they have, like, one or two, maybe, that are, like, high-level, bug Pokemon later on in the game. There needs to be more high-level bug Pokemon. Also, adorable that she has, like, the curls coming out of her hair that look like the bug antennas. I'm kind of lucky because I'm playing Spider-Man. Does he do whatever a spider can? That's the important question. Nimble! And Baramigo! Alright, what's the level difference here? Don't take my bug-type Pokemon lightly. You'll be in a world of pain if you do! Any more mid-bugs, really? Level 14! We're kind of actually okay at this. We're kind of okay here. Alright, Poison Tail, go! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, didn't do much. Get fucked on. But my special attack fell. Fortunately, I'm a physical attacker, so it doesn't matter. Poison Tail. Oh, we might be here for a while. Oh, it poisoned! Sexy! Sexy as hell. It poisoned. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm realizing the whole challenge of don't trade. Oh, wow. First gym leader already has 3 Pokemon. And a lot of pain. Because pain is bread, right? Pain is Spanish for bread. Or is that a different language? Oh, it's French. Okay. No, French is pain. So bread, yeah. Not Struggle Bug! No! Can't. See, we're gonna win this one at least, because, you know, it's fun. It's fine. I mean, even our other Pokemon, even our starters, aren't over-leveled. The other ones are gonna be higher level than 14, I would assume. So, yeah, we're not actually gonna be under-leveled for this. Is there a difference in... Okay, it's still more powerful. And also stab. Give you them. The patisserie, right? Maybe the French is implied. I think we're literally standing on top of the patisserie. She's now pansexual for the fun. It is. I hate how much of it I want to, because, I've been working on designs for a new merch thing, for the channel, and by that I mean a Redbubble store. And I have a lot of ideas for a lot of really dumb queer shirts. Like having the words non-binary written out in binary code, and just between the words non and binary have a 2 that's the non-binary flag colors. And I hate how much of me wants to make a shirt that is literally just a frying pan that is the pansexual flag colors. I hate how much of me wants to do that, but I really desperately want to do that. I really desperately want to do that. We're gonna have our Pokemon be knocked out several times during this, by the way. Will we attack before Tarantula? Is the question. Will we get an attack off before Tarantula attacks? We will not. We will not. Wooper is slow. Maybe I should give Wooper the Quick Claw. Maybe I should give Wooper the Quick Claw. Maybe I should give Wooper the Quick Claw. That might be a wise idea. Just maybe. Anyway, Meowjarana. 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 Oh, look at it posing there. Look at it posing. Oh my god. Is this a JoJo cat? I'm sorry. I'm now realizing the flower bud that it has is basically Clackavoli Overdrive. Is this a JoJo? Is this a motherfucking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference? Is this guy Joseph? Oh no, my Whipper. Oh, well, Giant Ghost Fire Crocodile time. I will run away from the battle before I use any of my overleveled Pokemon. I will run first. However, if I get Bite off first, then you can't use super effective bug against me because my type will change. Yeah! Turn into a dark type. That's gonna make this so fucking funny. Ah! Oh! Right, I'm using a dark move. I should have used the normal one. I'm an idiot. Let me change from a grass type so the bugs are not super effective against me. Uses a dark type move. I forgot. I did not consider that. I did not consider that. I may be dumb. I may be dumb. Hell yeah. Teddy Ursa? No, not switching. Not switching. Wait, Teddy Ursa? You're quite good, aren't you? How should I roll things out from here? Oh, I see. I see. I was about to say, why Teddiursa? Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be the gimmick for the aces. Okay. Okay, that's going to be the gimmick for their aces. Understood. Understood. Okay. Okay. She eat the honey. Now, my little Pokemon, time to break free from your cocoon and come into your own. Hey! And the theme changes for their race too, but it's when they do Terra. Hey! Terra typing! And the cheers come back! The cheers are back! Feast your eyes on my shining bug decoration. But this one is not so sweet. Jesus Christ. Okay, that did quite a lot. And that was the first use of Fury Cutter, by the way. That was the first use of Fury Cutter. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Not so sweet. It's a big rock. Do not eat it. So, okay. So, the cheering... Yeah, boosted the attack and everything, yeah. Oh, it's Fury Cutter gets more powerful every time you use it in a row. So it's even more terrifying. Considering that was how much the first one did. So yeah, it's not the cheering of Sword and Shields of everyone going, yeah, yeah, yeah! Wait, base 80. Wait, what am I thinking of? Isn't Fury the one that increases damage every turn you use it? Or am I thinking of a different move? I'm thinking of the one that every turn you use it, it increases its damage. But it's not, you're not locked into it like Rollout. Oh, Teddiursa is base 80. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got confused. Yeah, it's not the cheering of like a cheering crowd just going, yeah, 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 from Sword and Shield. It's like a chorus. It's like a chorus of people singing. So it has like the hype effect of Sword and Shield, but it still does it in a different way. That's cute. I like it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's cute. That's cute. Oh, Teddiursa, go bye-bye. Ta-da! We beat our first gym! First gym done in stream number, I'm fairly sure, 11. Stream number 11. First gym done. I am so fast at video games. All of my sweet little Pokemon dropped like flies. Yay, we did it. We did it. Your strength rose during our battle like a nice bread in the oven. I feel that I may need to work on my own strength as well. Congratulations, you passed. As proof of your victory against me, the gym leader, allow me to present you with this gym badge. I hope you'll enjoy it alongside a heaping serving of some of my deluxe handmade treats. Slightly better obedience. Unless it's not until second badge. Hey, we got a cupcake! Hey, she's feeding us cupcakes for beating her. I love the photo album shit for this. I love that it's not just, oh, here's a little badge. You get like a photo album of going through them all. I love that. It's such a cute detail. Which first gym only took us 5 months since the game released. I mean, I didn't start playing the game when it released. I started playing this game in January. Yes, it's almost the end of March. Shut up. Hey, there we go. With one gym badge in your possession, Pokemon up to level 25 will be easier to catch. Oh, it also affects catch rates? I forgot about that. Right, I think people did mention that when I was really struggling to catch some stuff. Right, it also affects catch rates, doesn't it? Right, we were catching Pokemon well and truly above our ranking. And it was way harder to, and it was, yeah. We've really played this game in a very, very fucking stupid way, haven't we? We really did this game in the most dumb shit way possible. I love it. Honestly, I am so happy that we've played this game the way that we have. I'm glad that we tried to run around the entire map with no movement abilities. Trying to work out how to get to places without any of the movement abilities was actually quite satisfying. Like getting to the top of the mountain, or like having to... there was that one thing where we had to drop in the hole in the roof to get to the stake. And we had to, like, actually pay attention to, like, how to get up to the top there and how to actually fall into it. We had to, like, pay attention to, like, what we were doing for that. We had to, like, find cheaty ways of climbing around things. Like, that was fun. And then we did the Titans, and we were very underleveled. And then we did the stupidest thing possible with the Team Starbase. Like, I'm glad that we've played this game in a fucked up, stupid way. It's made the game... It's not, like, a Nuzlocke level of difficulty. Abusing multiplayer and BLJs. We did backwards long jumps in a Pokemon game. That's just cool. Like, we're not doing a Nuzlocke of just, like, stressful difficulty and stuff like that, but we're giving ourselves a bunch of very silly obstacles to overcome, and overcoming those silly obstacles has been a fun experience. I'm very glad I've played this game the way that I have. I'm glad that I'm a stubborn dumbass who loves committing to things for the bit. Does he have quite the appetite as well? How about a little TM as the frosting on this cake? Pounce! Pounce. Use attacks by pouncing on target. It also lowers the target's speed stat. We had that on, Giggles before, I believe. Once you found a TM during your travels, you can use a TM machine to make copies of that TM. You did know that, right? It's probably why when Penny gave us the ability to make more TMs before, we were never getting new TMs to make, because we already had found a shitload of TMs in the overworld. I wish you luck in your future adventures. May they be as sweet and lovely as a good dessert. Get it? Because she likes bread. Off you go then, until we meet again. Was wishing to buy stuff from her bakery. Ridiculous that you can... This game is allergic to giving you actually different shops. One of my criticisms of this game's open world nature and the towns that we visit. The game is allergic to giving you different things to purchase and buy at different towns. I love the towns for their personality from like an aesthetic and layout design. I just really wish they had more variety for their shops. Like, give each town a clothing shop and have, like, each clothing shop be more unique in what they can have. Though, that would require letting us modify our character more than the accessories and actually let us get out of our school uniform, which the game doesn't want us to do for some reason. And, like, have the sandwich stores sell different things. Have the, like, the food shops sell different ingredients and stuff like that. We had lunge, not pounds. Oh! Right, those are different moves, aren't they? Right, they're different moves. That would be one of my criticisms of the game. Which is similar to, like, the criticisms of the actual overworld exploration. I love what it is aesthetically, and I love the atmosphere and vibe of everything. But in terms of mechanical interactions, this game is lacking compared to other Pokemon games. That just applies to the towns and to, like, the routes and special areas. It lacks, like, special interactivity. That, it just does. It just does. Like, it's not a huge bummer, but it's definitely noticeable. Hey, Fire! Does that to tell you, my Pokemon are learning some pretty cool new moves. Be ready. How'd I go at the gym, by the way? I passed! Hell yeah, I did. Yes! Haha! I mean, it was obvious you were gonna pass, but congrats! So I encourage you to take on the gyms. Nice job, pass me. I'm training hard too, by the way. Day and night. Going all over the place to boot. Thank goodness we got the map app. Helps with a ton figuring out where to go next. Especially in a huge place like Paldea. After all, Buff getting stronger usually has some strange tops and details. Speaking of strange places, I wonder what Arvin's up to. He's actually looking for us. I already finished his path. Lol and Lamau. Did I ever give you my number? We traded it at some point. Would love to buy different cakes and pies from a baker, even if it was just for meal powers. Again. It's just, it would help, like, because the game clearly wants to have each town have its own vibe and aesthetic and, like, personality. The game clearly wants the towns to do that, and from a design perspective, it has. It's just from a mechanical perspective, it hasn't. Which the shops would be a big thing for that. Yeah, even if it was just different meal powers. Like, not everything needs to be sandwiches. We actually need your help, Nimona, but I have to become a champion before she'll help us, apparently. Anyway, catch you later. I hope you know I'm gonna want to battle if we run into each other. Ta-da! What if I speak to you again? Can I redo anything here? Certified by the Kotondo Gym. No, okay. No need dialogue there. Anyway, we're gonna run back to Mesagoza. Real quick. There may not be any new classes there, but we haven't done our social links. So we should probably do that. Legendary Pokemon. Really hard to come across. Currently 4 on screen right now across 3 trainers. Like, this little, like, Kotondo's a cute little town. Like, you've got, like, Like this cafe in the tree with like its bug theming, that's adorable. Like the nice like flat grassy plain area with all the farmland around it. It's cute. Again, aesthetically, vibe-wise, atmosphere, all of that. Like this game has a lot of areas that feel very different to each other. Just mechanically, they don't feel that different to each other. And in terms of like routes and explorations, it doesn't have as many standout, unique locations as the other games. And if in the as I was showing off multiplayer with 2 of each legend. So how many of these fucking lizard dogs flew out of the crater at the start of the game? How many of them flew out of the crater at the start of the game? Because Jesus Christ. Because Jesus Christ. Everyone seems to have one. I still feel like there was definitely an earlier version of this game where they weren't going to have you have the legendary Pokemon for the entire game. It definitely still feels like there was a version of this game where you would get different ride Pokemon as it went along. And I imagine getting the different Pokemon you could ride on would be different abilities. Like, if you got this Pokemon, you'd get that ability. Like, the evolution of, like, Revavroom. The Revavroom that isn't a giant fucking car. But, like, the normal Revavroom. Like, if you got that, you could dash, and you could run around super quick on it and stuff like that. Cyclezar probably would have had, like, a higher jump or something like that. There's a number of Pokemon that could be rideable that are in this game. Again, Revavroom really feels like it was going to be that. And, just based on its design. It looks like a fucking quad bike and stuff like that. I could definitely see there may have been an earlier version of this game that had different ride Pokemon that if you caught it and got it, you could use an ability for that. And like, ta-da, now you can use this ability and things like that. And then you would eventually get the legendary Pokemon, and the bonus to the legendary Pokemon would be, hey look, it has everything at once. But I'm glad that they've done what they have done of fuck it. Legendary is early on in the game, you get it. It's one of your partners from so early into the game. Literally the end of the first stream, we had it as our partner Pokemon and running around on it and stuff like that. That was how we ended the first stream. And it's become like an integral character and part of the game. And it's just like, the legendary doesn't just feel like something that is a giant set piece that the villains are trying to build towards the end of the game, and then it appears once, you catch it once, and then it's just a strong Pokemon for the rest of the game. That the rest of the game won't focus on, because then the game focuses on, like, the Pokemon League or something like that. I'm so glad they've done what they have done with the legendaries in this game. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Right, you interact with this. It even interacts in the story. Even in the story, like, there's a storyline that's about the lizard dog. There's a storyline about the lizard dog getting stronger with Arven. Like, like, in that story, you give it sandwiches and it gets more powerful. But it still interacts with Penny. It still interacts with Penny, and you see it as you do stuff with Penny and stuff like that. Okay, there's something in the entrance hall we can do. What can we do in the entrance hall? Anyone have any idea what it says there's something to do in the entrance hall, but what? How do I tell what there is to do? I don't want to run around the entrance hall for a million years again trying to work out what to do. I'm a student. Like, is someone just standing around who's like noticeable standout? It's like, oh hey, chat to them. Naranha Academy theme also rules. Naranha Academy theme also rules. I feel like it's something that people can probably work out with how much I've spoken positive praises about this game and stuff like that. But the game is definitely leaning towards being one of, if not my favorite Pokemon game. It's definitely... Oh, by the way, they say there are some Pokemon that evolve if you have them walk with you for a long time. And deck that kid in the fucking face. Not at all. Streams illustrate if there's anything directly. Maybe they mean in the classes or something. Well, it's got an exclamation mark on the entrance hall, and I don't think that was there before. I don't think that was there before. Because it has an exclamation mark on the entrance hall. Oh no, then... Okay, if you go to this, it shows you. The nurse is here. The nurse is in the entrance hall. And throw Pokemon required to have you walk with them to evolve them. Oh, there's another one. Don't tell me which one it is. I'm gonna work it out eventually. It's a Pokemon that rolls in some capacity. That's what it is. I'm terrified that she only appears in the day. That's what I'm terrified of, that she only appears in the day. It's John. John evolves. I was walking Rex in the schoolyard. It's the one part where you're allowed to have Pokemon actually walk with you. I'm terrified she's only gonna appear in the day. If anyone knows where she can be found, let me know. Or it might only be the day. Home ec room. Let's go here. Sorry, I'm just dancing. Hello! Welcome to the home economics classroom. I can see this from my very own castle of sorts. Miss Fire from Class 1A. Rumors of your activities have always seemed to be bombarding me from all sides. No idea why I've been calling myself John or Johnny. My activities? I mean, I called my character in Dark Souls Johnny Dark Souls, so I get it. It's fun. Indeed, people from all over have been talking about how strong of a battler you are. You may have a Pokemon you take along with you. You're quite the object of everyone's attention. I imagine that may be a bother for you. The home economics classroom is something of a place of rest for the academy students, you see. Here they delight in sharing the latest gossip and the like, while enjoying a light snack. I go on quite often in those talks recently, Miss Fire. So much that I find myself intrigued. It was not a burden for you. I very much enjoy having you come see me again sometime. Social links! Social links! Social links! Staff room. 10212 10002 10122000000 is the word MB in ASCII in base 3, as in not in binary. Well, I was thinking of like the full thing, just non-binary in like 8-bit binary stuff. Yes, it took me that long to make this joke. Well, I think I was thinking like 8-bit binary. So every letter is 8. That was what my thought process was. I saw that frame with him with the Pokemon him wasn't get loaded in yet. We love him. He gives me warm teacher vibes. Appreciate it when teachers actually give a shit. You know, I think she'd be on the bottom floor of the entrance hall. I'll try looking for her again. This EV is fucking dead. Reject your after. You should try it in biology lab. That's usually where you find him. I turn the camera and then I'm trying to fix it. I can't do it. Hello. Hello time. Oh my, if it is on fire. Hello there. Yeah, I have a question about class. Yes, I have a question. What are we having trouble with? Let's have a little review here, shall we? Let the teachers send me better off like that. Because they know you're there because you give a shit. I had to whip out Excel. Flying type Pokemon are weak to rock type moves. When a rock type move hits a flying type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? It's multiplied by 100. That's the one where it's ultra super duper effective. It's just dead. Doesn't have Z's coming out of it. We've seen Pokemon sleeping in this. They have Z's coming out of there. Let's review. 1 times 2 equals 2. Yes, that's right. The correct answer is that the move's damage is doubled. I'm a smart teacher. I'm a smart kid, I mean. Miss Time! Miss Time! Oh my! I see one of my more energetic students is here to see me. You'll have to wait your turn, dear. There's only one of me after all. Miss Time, is it true that you were a gym leader? That is indeed true. I'm quite the strong battler, you know. Ex-gym leader law. Wow, that's so cool. Why'd you quit? So you want to know, do you? I might be sorry to tell you, if you wait your turn. Okay, I can wait my turn. I sure can. Hey, I'm interested in hearing this too. Tell us both together. Sorry for cutting our conversation, Fire, but I seem to be in high demand today. Feel free to come see me anytime if you have a question for me. Hey. Anyway, another lady I imagine is high up in the charts. Though probably not as much as the fighter lady. You're... Ah, yes, Fire from Class 1A. Well, you can note yourself in my class and the answers you give to my questions. I admit they piqued my interest. You're quite the interesting pupil, I must say. Tell me, Fire, given a choice, what do you prefer? Things of old or things that are new? I'm gonna say new stuff because Lately, when people say they prefer older stuff, they normally have Greek statue PvPs on Twitter. You would answer new stuff to me. Your history teacher. Ha! You really are a curious one. Yes, this one may indeed be of good use to me someday. What does that mean? You can disregard that. I'll simply think it out loud. I enjoyed a little conversation today. You have my thanks, Fire. The bracelet she has on. The bracelet she has on. It's been a long-ass time since I've done it, so I don't quite remember. Is that the bracelet of Mega Evolution from X and Y? I remember that was a bracelet that you had to wear. Or was Z-Moves the bracelet you wore? Or were they both? Or was it both? There's also a Pokemon that is her hair clip, but I can't tell what it is. She also has a Pokemon that is her belt, which I also can't tell what it is. And a Pokemon which is a necklace, which I also can't tell what it is. Can't tell. Cannot tell. Anyway, let's continue running around the school and causing havoc everywhere. Fuck yeah. Anyway, Clavell! Hi! Do I need to teach you more lore? Do I need to explain to you what Riz is? Lunala belt buckle, and I believe the necklace is Articuno. Oh yeah, but giant wings. That would be Lunala, wouldn't it? Yeah. Miss Fire! I kind of you to stop by. I must say I'm pleased to see you on school grounds again. Travel and adventure certainly have their place, but but it does one good to attend class as well, no? Speaking of which, there's something I would very much like to ask you. I'm saying you've joined a variety of classes during your time here at the Academy. But if I may ask, which of our faculty members has the most favorable impression on you? You can't ask me that. You can't ask me that. I've also not actually sat a class with Mr. Hassel. I don't actually have a class with Mr. Hassel. I also don't have a class with Mr. Salvatore. I don't actually have classes with them. You can't ask that. You haven't even put Saguaro on here, and he is one of my teachers. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, okay, no, okay. There's further ones as we go down. Okay. The others are here. Saguaro and... You can just say Nurse Miriam. You can just say Nurse Miriam. Marshadow hairpin and Tapu Koko bracelet. Okay. So everything... So I'm now just realizing, everything that she has... Well, except the Articuno. Everything she has is from fucking, Alola, then. Is she from Alola herself? She may be. Everything except the Articuno would be Alola. That's what that would be. Marshadow, Tapu Koko, Lunala. Don't mind me. Oh, Miss Dendra from Battle Class, you say? Yeah, she's a fine teacher. A most upbeat and cheerful woman. We're truly blessed to have so many wonderful teachers and staff members at the Rana Academy. I firmly believe that our faculty is second to none in their commitment to our students' ongoing education and well-being. And as we learned, they're all recently teachers here. As in the last year and a half, every single teacher here has become a teacher here. None of the teachers here have been here for longer than that, which is hilarious. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts, Miss Fire. Quite literally all of them. This is funny. This is funny. What else have we got? There's still more. I can still talk to Clavell again. I can still talk to Clavell again. We've done a lot. We've done a lot for since we spoke to Clavell. Especially considering, you know, we did a route where he was directly involved. Why can't I ride Koraidon here? It's huge. It would make it so much easier to ride Koraidon, though I can do this. Yeah! Let's go, Doc! I'm realizing I never actually healed my Wooper. Did we nickname the Wooper? Baramigo, that was it, yes. We did nickname him. Baramigo. Oh, so new kid! Have you come here to the schoolyard for some training? Hell yeah, I have. Aha! I knew I could see a fighting spirit burning behind those eyes of yours. Why don't we do a bit of running together here to get to know each other a little bit better. Ready? Let's go! Immediately just take off. You ran 3 laps around the schoolyard with Miss Dendra. Phew, I really worked up a nice sweat. Got a good pair of legs on you, new kid. Good bad drink sure doesn't make the body hungry, doesn't it? Well, I have one of my homemade sandwiches my way of saying thanks for running with me today. Feel those muscles! I can't even see his boyfriend here because of that. Oh no. Oh no, they can't fuck on school grounds. Oh no. The Zender sandwich was dry and had an odd smell. Tastes left much to be desired. Aww, don't sort of cook me like that. How was it? I hope it was tasty. To be honest. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. I'm athletic and all, but I don't know the first thing about making good food. As your honest reaction just reminded me. Well, see you later. Enjoy your sore muscles tomorrow. I know I was mean to her. Alright, so we have entrance hall. We're still gotta find the nurse somewhere. And then we have Clavell again. I'm just making sounds. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Ah, there you are. Okay, I swear she wasn't here because it was nighttime. I did not see you when I was walking past here earlier. And the Pokemon are changed so it's daytime. I swear that's why you weren't here. Or I never walked past this spot. I feel like I wouldn't notice the girl with giant purple hair. Oh, hey Fire. Sorry, were you looking for me? I've been away from the nurse's office lately. Did you need something from me? Yes. Are your Pokemon hurt? Just a sec. Free heal! Whooper! There you go, little first aid. Must really be having an adventure out there, judged from those scrapes and cuts. I tried using a highly scientific method. Vendor is number 9 in terms of fan art of female Scarlet Violet characters. There is so many female characters in this game if Dendra is number 9. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess it's pretty unusual for me to be out in the nurse's office like this. Well, I'm actually doing a bit of studying. I'll try my best at the health teacher certification exam one more time. You can do it! Encouragement. Just so you know, it's totally not because I'm inspired by a certain somebody working hard at their treasure hunt, okay? Well, maybe I'm just a little bit. So, you know, thanks. Yeah. Uh-oh, my break time's almost over. And they'd be cheering me on, Fire. Feel trusted by Miss Moon. I guess the number of entries with that tag unredacted. A scientific method. Although we might have an idea on who number 1 might be. I'm going to have a wild guess and say number 1's Nimona. My guess is number 1's Nimona. Or one of the gym leaders that I haven't seen yet. It could be a gym leader, considering we haven't seen all the gym leaders. My guess is Nimona. You do have Penny Nimona, the female player character who get lots just by being main characters. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I haven't seen the gym leaders, so it could be easily one of them. It could be one of them. It could be one of them. Anyway, I was about to... I didn't realize you could actually make Koraidon dizzy. If you try to make Koraidon dizzy, Koraidon's just like, no, stop it. What are you doing? Anyway, free heals. Fuck yeah. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna use a couple of these on little buddy here. Because I want you level 16. Just to match the others. Oh, you can just learn Toxic Spikes? You just learn that straight up? Oh my god, fuck yes. This links, I've got no belief that you are in Titans, while Clavell's based on Team Star progress. Lol. Because of how far along we are on both of those. Which is to say, finished. Okay, I don't wanna like overlevel the buddy. Never mind, I overleveled the buddy. That's something that doesn't help. Come on and slam! There we go. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there. Ta-da! No, I was gonna say, we're gonna go to the next gym next. I don't actually know which is the next gym. Which is the next gym? Right, we're doing this in order, and I don't actually know the order. The grass type gym, Artisan. Thank you. To Artisan, we'll probably do that one and call it for today. Which, honestly, the fact that we've done as much, we did, like, all of the fancy book learning, we caught the Pokemon, and we did 2 gyms. I feel like we might actually be able to knock out the gyms a lot faster than I thought. I mean, to be fair, the gym was do a quick test, fight 1 gym leader. That was the entirety of the gym progress, so... yeah. Doing the gyms is probably going to be a relatively quick process to knock out the actual gyms themselves. Not that I'm saying we're going to try and do every single gym in the next stream or anything like that, because we're still got to do the fancy book line in between it. We're still got to do the fancy book line in between it. I'm almost 100% sure I asked this last time. Like, literally last stream. But I've also forgot. Because we're going to be doing, crater stuff once we do all of this. Thank you. Oh, we're going to make sure that's on the way there. Because this person's Pokeball was floating in the air, but they weren't there. Did anyone else see that? This girl's Pokeball that she was holding in her hand was floating in the air in that battle, but she disappeared. Oh my god, this game is falling apart at every second and I fucking love it. No, I'm fairly confident I asked people this, but I forgot. Because we're doing the crater stuff at the end of all of this, with however long the crater takes, should we save the crater for an entire stream on its own? Or is the crater not quite long enough that we should do the Pokemon League and the crater in a single episode? I know I asked this before, because people said it wouldn't take multiple streams to do the crater. But I don't remember whether people said it should be its own thing entirely, or League and crater would be okay for a single stream. I don't remember. I do not remember in any capacity. And I mean, this LP is actually going to be a hell of a lot longer than I expected it to be in multiple ways. I imagine this game is going to have some form of post-game. There's still all of the stakes we've got to find, and then there's going to be DLC, so there's still plenty of game even once we beat the actual story. But, yeah. And here was me thinking, oh yeah, if I stream it for a single week, I might be able to beat most of the game. Literally didn't do a single objective that first week. Ah! Pick up the thing. There we go. Oh, endurance. I remember saying that I wasn't just going to run and dash immediately to the next areas now that we have all of the abilities to actually explore everywhere. And all I've done is run and jump and immediately get to the next area without exploring places. I know if I explore, the best hope that we find is those stake things. But if we don't find that, we basically find nothing. We find a bunch of items to pick up that we're not even using anymore. It shouldn't take too long aside from whatever level your Pokemon will be when we get there. Hello. Hey, I can swim in this water now. I can swim in the pool now. Fuck yeah. 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 And the idea is we're going to take our 2 favorite Pokemon from each route to go into the ends. I'm not going to strictly stick to that. If we like 3 Pokemon from one route, then we'll take that instead. But I imagine it's going to be probably balanced well enough with how many Pokemon we've had and how many ones we like that we could probably do 2 per route and take that into the end game. Because if I look at the boxes, I can already tell you like 2 Pokemon that we're going to take from the other routes probably. Because from this first one, we're definitely taking PJ Salt. PJ Salt carried so hard at the ends in that final battle against Arvin that I feel like I have to take PJ Soul. And then the other one would either be Vega because we went to so much effort trying to get it, or it would be Echo because Echo was hilarious and a Superman. And then for the second one, I would want to take the Used because again, the Used hard carried, but also Giggles beat every single fucking base on its own. But also, Amarillo was just tanky as hell and was like able to withstand attacks long enough for it to attack. Like Quokka did, as much as I like Quokka as a Pokemon, Quokka did nothing. We barely used Esdeath, and Purebred did a couple things that were okay. So if we're taking 2 from this one, it'd be between Giggles, Amarillo, and the Used. And then between the Titan/Exploration, definitely PJ Assault, and then either Vega or Echo. And then from this one, well, we'll see how we go from all of this. I mean, it's the type of thing that I will ask chat, and then having a starter as well. Well, yeah, I'm not saying that we're gonna have to take it. We don't have to take a starter until the end of the game. So, yeah. We're slipping in. Tank 19. We're taking them all into the end. Let's take them all into the end. Hey, Nemona. Fire? Fire! No. The way that my name is, it kind of comes... I know she's speaking Spanish, but the way that it comes across is that she kind of forgot how to pronounce my name. Fire! I mean, sorry, fire! It's so wild that we ended up randomly visiting the same gym at the same time. Again! She's watching me. It means oh in Spanish. Ah. See, well, instead of saying oh in Australian, we say, fuck me! And I think that's beautiful. What a weird coincidence! Subtle. Subtle. I sort of like sneaking ahead of you so I can lie and wait and go, oh wow, weird, might as well battle now that you're here. No, seriously, look, to prove it, I won't even challenge you to a battle this time. Much as I'd like to. But look at you and your Pokemon. They've definitely gotten stronger since last time. Do you want to battle them right now? I'm fine battling. Add these to the mix, it'll be 100% set to go, no problem. I feel so mean. I'm just going into all of these in a moment, just being like, here's a help from me in your upcoming battle. And I'm just like, Nimona, I'm literally not using items in this playthrough, but okay. But the items in your bag's medicine locker. It's like, fuck, you're the one who asked. Oh, we're cheering for you! I'll go train like maybe 20 Pokemon or so while you tackle the gym. What have you noticed? There's lots of students passing through these days, as the treasure hunt started. My poor Quaxley. When I took on the gym with my collector, I got destroyed. But I went with my Growlithe, right? Sunflora! Where'd they all go? Night night, Shroomish. Aww. Shroomish is sleeping. It's Sunkern! Hello? Hello, Sunkern. Why do you exist? Sorry. We're fighting grass. You know, actually, Baramingo is still a good choice. There's poison! To poison you! Welcome to the Artisan Gym. No worries, here's a challenger. Your name is Fire, yes? Great, now in order to face the gym leader, Brassius, you first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Artisan Gym, that means completing a game of Sunflora Hide and Seek. As you may know, Artisan is a city of artistes. The artwork made by people here is largely inspired by nature and the sun that nurtures it. Since Sunflora embody these concepts, we try to gather them and take good care of them. Your job today is to find the Sunflora located throughout Artisan. Remember, these Pokemon look like sun-shaped flowers. Gather up 10 of them and bring them to the Sunflora lawn and you pass the test. I'll register Sunflora's lawn location in your map app to get you started. When you leave the gym, turn right and you'll see 2 large Sunflora statues. Head for those. Once you're at the lawn's entrance, the staff there will tell you more about the gym test. Now get out of here and have fun. Are we gonna run around with 10 Sunflora? Because if we're gonna run around with 10 Sunflora, I just want the video game to be aware that it's not able to render that. And it's going to cause troubles. There's no way this game can have 10 Pokemon at once going. I know people like to think that Mona is crazy, but she's a Australia class president whose hobby is just a normal, everyday thing compared to Arvin and Penny and the player. She's excited about battling. God forbid a bitch have a hyperfixation these days, right? They showed it in one of the trailers. You mean they showed it in one of the slideshows? Presenting our healing items to help everyone out. Hi there, I look after Artisan Gym Sunflora. 110 if you count us. Hope you're ready, challenger. It's time for a game of Sunflora Hide and Seek. I'll go ahead and ask the Sunflora to spread themselves out around town. Flora! Sounds like Sunflora are ready for you. With that, your gym test has now begun. Once you've found 10 Sunflora, please bring them back here to Sunflora Lawn. That's all from me now. Good luck out there. Doesn't this town have a bunch of statues of Sunflora? Is that gonna be the bit? Is that you're gonna have to try to find them? Get a unique thing at the top there. Yeah, aren't these a bunch of these statues around town? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's totally gonna be the thing, isn't it? That's totally gonna be the thing. How far away from town can I go before it will just kick me out? No, I don't want to leave town. Okay. Okay. Don't leave town. Fine. Fine. I already see one. Wait, I already see 2. Hello? Okay, well that was... Does Sunflora know how the game of hide and seek works? Do Sunflora know how hide and seek work? 3 of them were literally at the start. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, they have no idea how to play hide and seek. God help them, they're fucking trying though. Okay. Okay, they're really bad at this. They're really bad at this. Gotta love them, but oh my god. Are they, not doing great? That one was fucked over by tree rendering. It ain't its fault. Sunflora is unaware of how bad the game is lagging. I lost one at some point. Correction, I lost one at some point. Oh, there it is. The Honda doesn't know how to go upstairs. You gotta stand next to the statue of the other one. Okay, see, this one's smart. See, this one's smart. That one's standing in a pot plant. That's the smartest Sunflora of the bunch. That's the smartest one of them all. Alright, I've ditched them all again. Some of them will spawn next to me out of nowhere. Some of them do not know how to do that. I see another one over there. No, those are Sunkerns. Those are Sunkerns. Can I catch one of the Sunkerns, level it up into a Sunflora, and then bring that back? I feel like there's got to be more than 10. I feel like there's got to be more than 10. I haven't even gone through most of the town yet. I feel like there has to be more than 10. No, because they need a Sunstone. I have Sunstones on me. I have Sunstones on me. I can use them. I feel like one would have been in there. Okay, I feel like there was probably more than 10. But if you grab 10, then the others disappear. I have a feeling that's what's happening. There was probably more than 10 to make it easy to find them all. Because there's no way I just happen to run into where the 10 were. Oh god. But don't leave town. They're not all with me. I'm losing them constantly. Harder to navigate with them than Pikmin. The game cannot handle this! Okay, okay, the game is handling it by making all of the No! 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 I killed oh no, they died! No, the Sunflora! No! No! Oh no! The tragedy! No! No! Oh, the tragedy! Okay, I found 10 Sunflora, but unfortunately, I did murder 8 of them. Not my fault, you had the pull. Okay, well, some of them came back. Some of them came back. Can I... Hey! They're a heat fucking... Come on, stop it! They're a heat-seeking missile for this fucking pool. What's up? They need to work on their water breath like Rex does. You need to teach them! You need to teach them how to... Oh my god! Stop! Why do I keep running for the water so much? What the fuck? They say the mini games aren't fun. Those are just people who don't know how to make their own fun. That's all that is. That's all that is. You just gotta be correct. Do I even have 10 with me? Okay, I do. Yeah, no. The game handles having 10 Sunflora vulnerable. Come back here. Do I have 10 again? I saw one of them stay back there. Okay, okay. Wait, do I? No, I am missing one. Right. No, I have 10 here. No, I have 10 here. Yeah, the game handles having this many on screen at once by having them all run at 4 frames. So that makes sense. That makes sense. That checks out. That checks out with what we know about this game. Look at him go! We did it! We passed the gym test. We passed the gym test. Though the game barely passed cert. Ayo! Well done on finding all this on Flora. You passed the gym test with flying colors. Now please head back to the lobby at the Artisan Gym to report your result. We did it. The gym lobby. Koraidon, I need you to come out for a second. I need to ride you for 4 steps. Insert egg roller comic. I did it. I did it so hard. Zimmy successfully gathered 10 Sunflora and brought them over to Sunflora Lawn. Means you cleared the gym test. Congratulations! Now earn the right to challenge the gym leader. Good lord. You're right, Sunflora even fight you before joining you. Are you ready to challenge gym leader Brasius, the verdant virtuoso? Oh, I am so ready. Oh, I'm so ready. They were fighting themselves as I tried to lead them back. They were just like, I'd rather die than go back to that fucking lawn. What do they do to them there? What do they do to them there? They were willing to dive into the pool and just end it all instead of going back there. The dark secret of Artisan Town that they don't teach you. And it's just a picture of Artisan Gym from above, but with a Sunflora, but it has a skull over its face, with a circle around it, and an arrow pointing towards the lawn. It's the thumbnail. I wonder who's asleep over there. Greetings, Challenger. Get down from there, you're gonna hurt yourself. He didn't even have a Rodon foam slow his fall. You did well to come this far. I am Brasius, an artist specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I'm also the gym leader here at the Artisan Gym. I love the idea of this game turning gym leader into a side hustle. I love the idea of that. That is kind of adorable. Like, everyone's got their own shit going on in their town, but some of them are gym leaders too. I was observing a gym test from atop the windmill, you know. Perception displayed in finding Sunflora was truly, oh, how shall I describe it? You murdered so many of them by drowning them, what the fuck? It was truly avant-garde. D4 reference. I only pray that you might demonstrate that eye for beauty in our battle as well. Enough talk. We must begin creating our collaborative work of art. I trust you already. It's time for our masterpiece to take shape. Dude's got a whip. Dude's just got a whip in the middle of his gym battle. Patilil! Patilil! How have you actually pronounced it? Go! Baramigo! Drowning Sunflora is totally avant-garde. Oh, he was saying something about how art is creation. I missed it. Okay, so the levels of the gyms are going up very slowly because I'm already over-leveled. Whoops, my bad. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god, already. Oh my god. I need to give Baramiga a quick lore after this. I desperately need to give Baramiga a quick lore after this. I feel like it's going to be the slowest thing out of everything we ever fight. Well, fortunately, that's not Voltime's effective because it's a Paldean Wooper. Oh my god, it woke up after one turn. Oh my god, it woke up after one turn. That is fantastic. Poison Spikes! That's right. That's right, everyone. We might have a new team. We might have a new route. But we are immediately heading back into Poison Stall. Though it's not quite stall because I can't actually stall. So, there is that. I'm not gonna hit first, and Mega Drain's like guaranteed to hit. Do I just change? Do I just change it into Meowjarana to just let it not do that much damage? Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm going for the bait. I'm going for the bait. It means Baramiga will get experience. It means Baramiga will get experience in this fight if it doesn't die. So that'll be... Okay, well you didn't use what I thought you were going to use. So that's nice. Bite's way more... Yeah, Bite's... Yeah, Leverage is only 40. Never mind. Bite! Protein! Bam! My god, I was also taking a nap. How many things can we have sleeping on them in the middle of the battlefield? Bite! I feel like the idea of let's take on the gyms by having like all of these rule sets to make it harder for us is not gonna be that difficult if everything is going to be really easy to fight. I feel like that's gonna be the case. Yeah, this thing's a physical attacker. I only have like water pulses. I mean, water pulse is better than water gun. We need physical water moves. We need like waterfall and shit. Sweet Kiss. Who's learning Sweet Kiss? Oh, Dingatink. I mean, might as well get rid of cover for it, right? Might as well get rid of cover. It's actually Draining Kiss's health. Yeah. No, it's DC Punch. I'm thinking of that confuses. That's DC Punch I'm thinking of. Smoliv. No, we have to keep in. So the rules we set for ourselves. Considering you can pick them on top of the Pokemon Lake, that will be hilarious if it shows up during that battle. I'm waiting for it to truly fuck with it, and it does the same thing that happens where the actual, like, Koraidon appears. If Koraidon itself appears, that's gonna be fucking hilarious. Anyway, but... I feel like our Pokemon are just overpowered already. I feel like our Pokemon are already overpowered. Like, we're at the same level as these things, and we're still crushing them. We're gonna have to use this rule set and be under-leveled for it to actually be a challenge. I mean, it'll be a challenge once we get to the league, because the league is multiple fights in a row. That's the actual challenge. The challenge is gonna be the league at the end of this. Maybe some of the final trainers will have multiple Pokemon. Or maybe the levels will start jumping up way more. Maybe the levels will start jumping up way more as we go on. This has promised. Yes, let's end this artistic endeavor to its conclusion at once. Great. That's fucking funny. That is so funny. You're gonna bring out a Sudowoodo? Actually, let Rexy on during the battle penny was hilarious. I know. Hope that happens in the league. One, wow, why is the texturing on Sudowoodo so good? It has like actual full-on textures to all of it, instead of just like blank colors. What the fuck? Two, this is a hilarious use case for Sudowoodo. Bring it out in the grass type gym and terraform it into grass is hilarious. Just bring that joke back full fucking circle from all those years ago. That is hilarious. Allow me to touch on this work slightly. I call it Truly Woodo. It's one of the best like ways they could have done the terror for this. That is fucking funny. That is funny as hell. Look, it sprouted into a tree! I'm just gonna bite it immediately. Oh, it's actually tanky. It's actually tanky. At times, art becomes a race against the clock. Let's increase the pace. It's a race against the clock, Brastius, because I've inflicted deadly Trailblaze. I don't even know what move that is. Ow, it hurt though. Oh, cool, and speed was rising. Nice. Yeah, it's a race against the clock because I've inflicted deadly poison on your Pokemon, Brastius. That's what that race against the clock is. That's what that is. Maybe on the stuff that was weaker, I should have been using Hone Claws. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. Grass-type flip charge. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. I love how they brought back the cheering. But they did it in a different way to the Galar cheering. But I do like that they brought it back. It made the gym leader music, it made the gym so hype and so chill. I'm glad they brought it back. Again, if there's one part of Sword and Shield that absolutely whips fucking ass, it's its music. Sword and Shield's music is fucking incredible. Deadly poison. Okay, I have to survive one turn with my several Pokemon left. Can we do it? Actually, everything that I have here is like weak to... I bring out Patamba because I can do Aqua Jet. I can hit first. I might kill it even. I might even kill it. Patamba! Aqua Jet. I know it's not very effective. Its speed is rising, so I don't think I'm going to outspeed it with Wing Attack. Damn it! Going instant kill me with Trailblaze. Don't instantly kill me with this. Wow. Sudowoodo's offensive capabilities is still not strong. Even with Terrastal's super effectiveness. Oh no! Toxic spikes! Oh no! We may not have items, but we can still toxic spam. And we still need nothing else in life. I'm concerned I'm gonna be over-leveled just by fighting this and nothing else. Avant-garde! He says, scratching the lice out of his hair. Oh, what artistic tactics you employ. The pattern of your moves, the minute details of your Pokemon's performance. Everything you did was owned to perfection. Our battle was, in a word, art. Indeed. We could not call that work of a work of artistry, then nothing in this world could be labeled as such. Okay, dude, calm down. I toxic spike stalled you. Calm down. Want to judge your work? I would say it passes in my inspection. Yes, a pass without exception. As with your artistic prowess, you may have my gym badge. Shall we take a photo as well? That is the thing we do in Paldeck. Oh, okay, like, that is cool. Pose in front of the windmill. This is one of the cutest parts of this game. Can I say how much I love the fact that you get selfies every time we do this? Getting selfies with Arvin's various sandwiches, getting the selfies with the Team Star people, I love this. I can smell the breakfast cigarette from here. Oh my god, you are so fucking right. You are so fucking accurate. Holy shit. You possess 2 gym badges. It'll be easy to catch Pokemon up to level 30. And those Pokemon should follow your commands as well. We're finally getting Pokemon that can listen to us. To a fantastic trainer such as yourself, I'd also offer this, a favorite of mine. Trailblaze! We also get Trailblaze. Use your attack suddenly as you're leaping from a tall grass. Uses nimble footwork, boosted speed step. My inspiration is overflowing, as if drawn from a bottomless well. I'll begin on a new pace at once. You must excuse me. Farewell. We did it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, hello. Are you one of the teachers at school? Pardon me, would you be the fire I've been hearing so much about? Remember I mentioned there was a promising new face in the academy? Yes, indeed. I haven't taken your classes. Oh, but I do apologize. I didn't mean to startle you by addressing you so suddenly. My name is Hassel. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Who am I thinking of then? Who am I thinking of then from the school who looks like you? No, wait, no, it is one of the people at the school. Hassel. No, it is one of the teachers at the school. It is one of the teachers at the school. Hassel. That was one of the names on the list before. Of classes we haven't taken. It is him. Okay, so one of the teachers is also just one of the Elite Four. Okay. Okay. I also say, okay, yeah, you also teach art classes at the academy. We haven't actually done any art at the academy. We can't choose that one. So do tell me, young fire, what compels you to collect these gym badges and strive to be a champion? My bestie's pressuring me into it, and I'm going along with it. Because I can. My friend, you can actually say my friend asked me to. You can actually say that. That is, I want to find my treasure, because everything is treasure. Asked and answered. Thank you. Naturally, there is no single correct answer. All paths lead to the great crater of Paldea, as they say, though no one's allowed to go in there. You know, your friend Mona is the youngest to achieve champion rank in all Paldean history. It's entirely possible that such potential lies within you as well. Should you continue driving no champion rank, you'll one day have to battle me. You'd be wise to train hard starting now. It'll save you from experiencing the bitter regret of defeat. Oh, and do come along to my art class sometime. I'd be thrilled to have you attend. Maybe now we can actually do art class. Maybe we have to meet the dude first before we actually do it. Podex is updated, Pokedex is updated. Ah! Oh, languages class too. Oh, okay. So we have a language and an art class available to take. Okay. Okay, that's how that works. That's how that works. I'm not gonna do that now, because I'm almost hitting 4 hours, and I am cooking dinner tonight. So we won't do that now. Look at us and our dogs. Look at us and our dogs. I am gonna fly back there. We will fly back there. If I can remember. Actually, I gotta go to the Pokemon Center first. Otherwise, I'll forget to heal in the next stream. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. This whole no changing Pokemon, no using items thing totally won't come back to bite me in the ass. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Nothing will go wrong. This will be a perfect playthrough with 0 mistakes or fuck-ups or embarrassing bullshit. It'll be perfect. It'll be perfect. Anyhow. We're gonna fly back to here. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna start the next stream by taking these classes. I know there's only 2 and I could do them now and they take like 2 minutes, but again, I'm almost at 4 hours. So, I'm gonna leave for next time. I gotta leave you with something. But yes, when we come back, we're gonna take some classes. We're gonna do more gyms. Once we unlock more classes at the gyms, we're going to take more classes. And then it seems like it's going to continue on like that. Taking the classes right before this route has actually worked out really well. Because this is going to be the route that actually continues all of the classes. So it works out pretty well. Look at my Wooper. Look at my fucking Wooper. Yeah, you and your robotic lizard dogs and your giant, like, dinosaur lizard dogs. And your giant dinosaur lizard shark. I got a fucking mudfish. That's even muddier than usual. Fuck y'all. The rare Koraidon Zumi. The rare Koraidon Zumi. Anyhow, I have become one with the Garchomp. I've become one with the Garchomp. Anyway, I'm out of here for now. When we come back, we continue doing stuff. Honestly, given the nature of how quick we've been knocking out the gyms, we may not be doing gyms for that long. Not that I'm... Again, are we going to get all 6 of the remaining gyms done next time? I don't know. I mean, it's possible, I guess. Possibly we could knock out all 6 gyms that are remaining next time, because we knocked out like 2 gyms in the space of an hour right now. Because we spent 3 hours reading. No, we still have lessons. We do still have lessons. With the lessons that are going to be in between, the social links that are going to be in between, and getting to the gyms and stuff like that, and I imagine at some point they'll amp up in difficulty. Maybe not. Maybe yes. It's hard to say. Look at the Whoop. Oh my god, the Whoopazumis. Oh my god, the Whoopazumis are hopping around here. Adorable. Adorable. Either way, we're going to play more of the video game next time. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you the next time when we continue our Pokemon Scarlet adventure. So until then, this is version 2, signing out.